You have a loan on the
Hold on.
membership?
If you wait and listen.
I'm reacting, girl. People can react.
You're making assumptions, not just reacting.
For the membership you could cancel, I would be okay with
Can you
this.
listen?
I'm just saying my opinion.
Okay.
You know, the guy who runs the show.
I just don't like people talking over me, trying to answer.
You're so combative. Are you a coward? Where are you going? You can't handle this?
Hi, my name is Rachel. I am 29 years old from Sacramento, California, and this is Financial Audit.
Wow, thanks for coming to Austin. What do you do for a living in Sacramento?
I mostly do I would call it freelance. So I am a pet sitter.
Okay.
I do house sitting, and I also work as an administrative assistant. So
I know some people who do pet sitting. Like one of my original guests on the show who I met doing a second show we did on the street. Dude makes like $250,000 a year pet sitting. So
Damn.
this could be good. What do you do? How much are we making?
when I was doing it full time, like working myself to the bone, this was a couple years ago.
Well, what are you making now? That's what I care about.
Okay. Now, this is my first month back into it. I have
Okay.
I have a proposed $600 income this month, but I know.
Okay. I just reached for my stress ball here in that. Okay. There has to be more than that though. Because we don't allow people to come on unless they don't have income anymore. So there has to be more. What?
That is some income.
Okay, but it's not real because we can't
not
do
real.
anything with it. So
I
what?
know.
What?
I make another probably $250 a month from the admin work.
I am being specifically told that you have income.
I
What is the money that comes in? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude off the bat. It's just like we have been very particular about making sure that people come on that have income.
well, yeah. I mean, I shared all of that when I sent in my documents that I kind of like.
Yeah, we had payroll deposits.
Yeah, because I
On your
had
documents.
I just recently separated from a company.
Okay, well that's different. That is a different situation. Okay, well I will allow. Why? What was the separation? I will allow that.
It was a difficult situation between management and I. So I did get a severance, and
So you got laid off.
c-
What? Your phone's sorry.
I turned the
What is it
vibrator
doing?
off.
No, it's flashing at me.
I know that's what the notification thing. I don't know how to turn that off anymore. Probably accessibility.
Flip it
setting.
upside down.
Well, then the
so I don't have a seizure.
Here, let me
Just put it in your pocket. I'm sorry. Like, oh. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. I was just trying to look at you, and I don't think it showed up on camera, but it was just like flashing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's hidden.
Yeah, we had payroll deposit of $2,836, so that's what we
That's
went
the
off of.
severance.
That's what we cared about.
Yes.
That was severance. What was this job?
I was a remote registered vet tech, so I do carry that license.
Oh, great. And we can get into vet. Vet's usually understaffed in general, right? Across the board,
Yes.
especially on the emergency part.
Yes.
Okay, great. So, well, you got laid off. Why'd you get laid off? You
It
scared all the dogs with your laugh?
no. So it was, like I said, it was from home, so there were no animals involved. But as far as why I separated, there was a whole thing about ADA accommodations, and my boss just started lying about me and stuff like that.
What are the
So
accommodations that you need?
I have both physical and mental ADA accommodations. So
Yeah, what?
I have a physical disability that affects my collagen, so none of my joints work.
I don't think vet tech would be a good job
I know.
for you.
I know. It's not anymore.
Very on the feet and bending over.
I
And
know. I haven't been in
Okay.
hospital since 2019 because of this.
that makes more sense. Maybe we start
Yes.
looking for different career fields at that point.
I know,
Okay.
which is why I'm.
Because 2019 between now and here, like, trust me, I get it. And it sounds like something that maybe developed over time. And I have sympathy of that. If it was starting today and, we would start planning for the future, that was 5 years. You had 5 years to think about your future. 5 years isn't significant in the span of a lifetime.
Yeah.
So isn't insignificant.
I did think about going back to school, and then I got this job back in December of 2023. The
Remote vet tech.
full-time remote vet tech job.
How do you be a remote vet tech?
Customer care. So when people call about pet
And what were
things.
you making in this job? Because maybe this is another job that we can get somewhere else.
Hourly? I was
Sure.
making 23,
And how many hours a week did you work?
40.
It's a little hard in California. It's expensive. American money is kind of, yeah, right?
Yeah, it's stupid.
They don't build housing. It's a really ineffective place to live for being able to afford to live.
And I did own a house. I did.
Past did. You're 29. Mm-hmm. That's incredible. For a lot of people, that's incredible to own a house before.
I had money. I was real good with money. And then...
Okay, so then I will ask then. I will just ask. What is going on here?
So I was with a guy. We were together for 6 years, but we were only married for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And
it's kind of a hookup of a marriage, okay?
Blew up everything. Everything.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
But you were together for 6 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah.
Why did we divorce after 2 weeks?
So
did you keep laughing in the middle of the night?
No.
Okay.
I enjoyed my laugh. No,
I'm poking at you.
So right before we got married, I came out as bi, and then we decided to continue with the wedding. I really wanted a girlfriend, and he was...
Oh.
I know. He was iffy about that, and then I decided that women probably weren't enough because our life was really horrible.
Why were you getting married then? You knew you wanted to have a girlfriend. He wasn't a girlfriend. And the life wasn't there, which a lot of people find to be very important. Me included, like it's normal.
Yeah.
So why did we go through with the marriage if it ended in 2 weeks?
Because I knew I always wanted to be with him, like for the rest of my life. I just didn't know. Obviously not well. I just didn't know that I always only wanted to be with him. Because, like, I think I'm kind of poly.
Propose?
I didn't propose.
No, that's not what I was going to ask.
Oh. Sorry.
Poly. Is
Polyamorous.
that into everything?
No, polyamorous is having, like, multiple partners.
Yes, okay. I'm less good at terms. Okay.
It's not it's relationship, but.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that I was actually just going to ask, were you proposing having an open marriage?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And I offered him the same thing, and he was like, I don't even want that.
Were you not willing to then not do that?
I was at a point in my life where
you just got married.
Yeah.
A lifetime commitment. Okay.
I know
sure.
I f***ed up. I know I f***ed up.
Sure.
But I was at a point in my life where I was really scared. COVID had just happened. I was discovering all this stuff about my own. What year was this? 2020.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't even know if we're fully divorced yet, to be honest. And
what do you mean?
Like,
it wasn't
legally.
settled? Really?
Yeah. Because he called me the other day.
Are you messy?
Yeah.
Is it messy?
It's not angry messy.
Okay.
Then
why not get this figured out and settled? Are you with anyone else?
I was. Right now I'm single.
Okay. Then I feel like we would just want this settled out. At least for the comfort of someone else once you're with them.
Yeah, it's still hard emotionally.
What
I know.
Why? But okay, I see. Okay, you're into polygamy. That doesn't mean you can't be monogamous, though.
Right. And I have discovered since I
why'd you give up 2 weeks?
I didn't give up.
He gave up.
He
called it. So you said, I want polygamy. And he was like, no, monogamy. Oh, wait, no monogamy.
Yeah. So he halfway agreed to it. And then he took it back and threw his ring on the table.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Which is hard. That almost sounds like kind of an emotional moment. Surprised there wasn't like a regrouping after like thinking about it.
I tried for a long time.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
I know, me too.
That's really hhard.
Me too.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he contacted me the other day looking for a place to serve me. And I said, I don't have an address.
What we got there?
Oh, it's
Washington Monument? No,
it's just a stimulation chewy. So that, because ADHD, tism,
I apparently have tism because I have this little thing and I'm just always
yeah.
But that's because I like to play with things.
It's for my nervous system, which is real nervous.
Okay.
Not right now for any reason.
Okay.
Just in general.
So the life blew up.
Yes.
What did life blow up? Because, you know, we said what happened. You said that happened. So what is happening?
Right now or then?
Just what are we looking at?
Right now or then?
How did we get here and where are we?
How'd we get here? See, that's the then question. So how'd we get here? 2019 injury. Late 2019 injury, right? Remember how I got disabled?
Okay. Oh, you said college an issue.
Yeah, which because
it came from an injury or an injury happened? You didn't tell me about an injury.
Right. So I had an injury November 2019.
Okay.
And that never healed when it should have healed in like 3 weeks. And so from November to January, I was doing physical therapy, taking meds, acupuncture.
Okay, I apologize. Where are we at today?
Okay. So today I have applied for disability several times since 2019. I have been declined.
Okay.
Because I'm not disabled enough.
What kind of makes sense? I mean, you can do a lot, just
I
not
can do
a lot of
lot.
physical labor.
Exactly.
And there's not, I mean, most desk jobs are not physical labor jobs.
Right.
And in California, it's a lot of information systems types job. It's less of a going into the coal mines kind of state.
Yeah, definitely. It's really hard because it's hard to not be able to do what you love.
What do you love? The vet?
Vet med.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I mean, you did this job and then you got laid off because you weren't doing it well, I guess, or something.
No,
maybe.
I was doing it well.
Well, you got laid off for a reason.
Yeah, because my boss did. I stood up to my boss, and she did not like that.
Well, hold on. Was it like true subordinates? Like,
no, it was. She was saying I was doing
disobedience. That's not the word.
Disobedience.
No, that's not the word. Subordinates. No.
Subordinates.
Insubordinate.
There we go. We got there.
Okay, yeah, because it could have been that. Like, if you blow up in an inappropriate way, that is cause for fire.
No, so it was all like we would have these verbal meetings. She would say, you know, we would come to an agreement, and then when she would write up the written for HR, it was different.
Okay, and maybe you. I always play devil's advocate.
Of course,
maybe you like interpreted the conversation different.
Her and her boss are BFFs. Like, they went to college together. So
cool. How does that mean they want to f you, though? Why would they want to f you?
She was intimidated by me because
okay, come on. Usually when people say that, the other person's not, to be very clear.
Because
like, anytime I've ever heard someone say, that person's intimidated by me, they're not.
I wasn't the only one that said that.
They barely even pay attention to that person existing.
She paid attention enough to make up lies.
Okay, what were the lies?
Reason.
What were the lies?
The lies were that I was doing something incorrectly. What? I shouldn't get into specifics of that, of that job. But that I was...
It just flashed at me again through the paper. That thing is trying to give me a seizure. I've never seen this in my life. Thank you.
You're welcome. Easily distracted, obviously.
Always.
So, the company didn't even have SOPs. So...
Okay, was it small? Was it getting started up? Because sometimes it takes a while for companies to grow.
So it was, it's been a company for a long time, but it got bought by another company. So it should have had SOPs from when it was its own company.
Okay, so we got laid off.
Yeah. Long story short, you asked why, so I was telling you.
Sure. I know. I'm getting us forward, moving us forward. Got laid off. How long have you been laid off now?
October 25th. And today is November 7th.
So that's okay. This is different than the people who just don't have a job. You recently got laid off, and now we're in the we need to get a job phase.
And I have
that is different.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I have applied to a million places.
Yeah, it's only been a couple weeks. It's okay. It takes a while.
Before, because I was thinking about just quitting.
Okay, we can go. Maybe we'll go through your resume later.
Okay, I would like that.
We have your resume.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
We'll go through it later. We'll take a look at things.
Okay.
And we'll take a look at your job experience. And, everything. Okay. But your finances. Where are we at today? You're not making money. This is what I've kind of been trying to get to. Yeah. But just temporarily, you haven't been making money. So that's okay. A lot of what we're looking at here isn't a temporary situation. This has been a situation that likely takes years to get into. So why?
Because
what has been happening?
Like I said, prior to the separation, I had money.
Prior to separation was like 5 years ago.
Yes.
So
and then over
are you saying this was a 5-year operation?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Okay.
Go,
Patience is a virtue, Caleb.
And I don't have any.
So I made a lot of pretty intense, impulsive decisions during that time. So since I owned the house, I was under this fairy tale that I was going to live there forever. Mm-hmm. And so I put lots of money into the house, which I should not have done.
Well, depending. There's stupid money to put into a house, and then there's smart money to put into a house.
It was probably stupid.
What did you do, and how much?
I poured $17,000 worth of concrete.
Concrete? Mm-hmm. What did you do? What were you doing?
So it was a 1/4 acre. The house was on a 1/4 acre.
Okay.
And I concreted around the perimeter, and then a huge, like all the way to the back of the property, a flat, like for trailers or sheds or whatever.
Why?
Because I wanted to live there and I needed sheds, and I know.
What prevented you from moving then? Why didn't you live there forever? I'm okay. You do whatever you want to your house if you are going to live there, but.
And I also put solar on it, and then
that's expensive.
I know, it was so stupid because I ended up having to pay it out when I sold it.
Why did you sell it?
Because I didn't want to get foreclosed on.
Why would you have gotten foreclosed on? How much was this? What was the loan on this thing?
We bought it for $300.
Okay.
And then I didn't refinance. I did like one of those where you take your missed payments and put them at the end of the month. I know.
Why were you missing payments? What were your payments? What were your payments for $300,000 with the low interest rates of COVID? What were the payments?
$2,000.
Why couldn't we find $2,000? I'm not saying it's an insignificant amount of money, but why couldn't we find $2,000?
Because
was this post separation?
Yes.
Okay, well that's a difference, and we know that you break when you go outside. So
I do break when I go outside.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You didn't have a job at that point. Okay.
Yes, correct. And then that's when I started, because I was on state disability for a year after my injury, but they don't tell. What
was your injury?
I had a right wrist injury. It was just simple tendonitis, but because it didn't heal, that's how they found out I have the collagen disorder. So it's still up. I can only lift 3 pounds with my right wrist. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that didn't mean lifting isn't the only kind of job that exists out there.
I
mean, the most I lift in this office is like my cup of coffee.
But when you have a specialty license, they like give you that
yeah. They
you were
give
supposed to be able to do this.
Of course they give it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that's where you have to go.
I know.
I mean, you were missing your so obviously this wasn't.
Not for the first long while, because I had a big savings.
I'm going to get into your finances. I'm sorry. This is just, this has been going for a moment, and I just need to know.
Yeah.
But for self-assess first. It's always important. I want to see where you think it is.
100%.
You think you're a 0 out of 10?
Which I think that your
finance
scale
score
is a little skewed,
Why is
just to be
that?
honest. Because as you state it verbally, you're like 0 being the absolute worst.
Yeah.
And I don't think that everybody is at a 0. Like the absolute worst.
Well, not everybody's at a 0.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I don't think that the average person, and I know average is a whole thing, but I don't think that somebody in my situation where I have a roof over my head is the worst possible.
Yeah, I mean, that's certainly over exaggeration, right?
Yeah.
But if like your debt is kind of like, yeah, it really doesn't get worse than this, because like, sure, you could add some numbers, but at that point it's just like this is like that's still a 0, like for the debt score, and then it all compounds throughout there. Like, no real estate's 0, obviously.
Yeah.
So it still becomes a 0. Sure. Yeah, you could be homeless under a bridge. It's a little different, but
I'm just homeless in a cardboard box.
If you want your Hammer financial score, go to calebhammer.com or click the link in the description below. You can also go to calebhammer.com/apply. We'd happy to have you on the show. Our application's actually gotten a lot easier. We just updated it to make it more streamlined. So make sure you check it out. We'd love to have you on the show. Okay. So, all right. I see a Subaru. You look like a Subaru kind of gal. You have that California Subaru girly energy.
Thanks, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to go camp in a forest somewhere.
That is actually where I live.
In the forest?
Mm-hmm. My house is a 17-foot teardrop trailer.
So
I
when
own
you
it outright. Okay,
when you said roof over your head, you meant a vehicle.
I meant something with a bed and a kitchen and a shower.
A shower?
Yeah, the toilet's inside the shower.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So I got all my.
Well, no. It's better than not having a roof.
Thank you.
It's a technical roof, but that's not usually what people think. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It counts as homelessness in the state of California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a vehicle.
Uh-huh.
But okay. Well, that puts things a little more into perspective than before. So is that the Subaru? That's not the Subaru.
I tow it with the Subaru.
Do you have like designated spots, or are you just everywhere?
So I have
I mean, it's going to be harder for you to have a job without a permanent address.
You betcha it is.
Okay.
Why do you think I can't go into an office?
Because you don't have a permanent address.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we work on... You were making money until a couple of days ago. It's like if you were in this situation forever, I'd be a little more... I'd be a little more... Okay, it makes sense. We can't afford a place over our head when we don't have a job. No, you literally had a job until right now. So why weren't we trying to get a roof over our head?
I have a roof over my head.
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. The permanent address.
I don't want one.
Okay, congratulations. Then you're probably going to have a harder time getting a job, and then you're probably going to live in poverty, and then you. Like, that's the end of the conversation then. It's like we just determined.
Plenty of remote jobs.
Cool. How's that going?
Not well.
So we literally just determined that you would have a better chance of getting a job if you had a permanent address.
Mm-hmm. And you know how much more money that would cost me per month?
Yes, but you had the stable income.
Yeah,
and
I had the stable income living in my trailer.
Stop. In that, even if a little more expensive, trust me, I get it. It would have been more expensive on a monthly basis. I really do understand that. But it would have prevented the situation you're in right now extending longer than it needs to, because you would have been able to at least get... Listen, I'm sorry. It makes sense. If I'm hiring someone as the boss of this place, it makes more sense making sure that someone lives in a certain radius here, because it is more guaranteed that they are going to be here. Because you invest a lot of money into an employee when you're first getting them set up, especially and then it's time and it's energy, and then replacing someone is even more time and energy. You want the best chance that they're going to succeed. Hiring you would be on the lower chance of going to succeed of an in-person role.
But that's the thing, is in-person role is just not...
You don't have to lift everything in person.
No.
You could be in an office. What are you talking about?
It's not about that.
Then what is it about?
It's about my mental health.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
I know. That's a value of mine.
What? It's a value?
Yes, a value of mine is to not put myself in a situation that's going to make me much worse for my mental health, especially considering I have ADA accommodations.
You haven't told me what they are.
Because you didn't ask.
Yes, I did.
I said mental and physical, and you didn't ask for elaboration. So
elaborate.
Thank you. My ADA mental accommodation is up to 32 hours a month of time off that is paid typically, and it's typically a half day every other week. And then... Is
that forced federally?
I don't know what that means.
I don't do the HR, so my other guy, like if there are anything like that, he's making sure we're following guidelines and stuff like that. Is that forced federally that someone is not allowed to look at that when determining hiring? Because I know there are disability protections, of course. Is that specifically? Because if it's not, why the would I pick you over someone who I know will come into work without the hassle of me having to reorchestrate everyone else's office in a small business around your life?
I don't think that they are allowed to know. Plus...
allowed to know. Well, that's different. I mean more discriminate against it, if that's a thing. I know there are certain things you can't discriminate against. I don't know if it's that one.
I don't either. So that's...
Well, why wouldn't you know? Shouldn't you be the one that does know? You and HR?
Well... HR...
You were just complaining about it at the beginning that the other company wasn't following it, but now you don't even know if it's a legal requirement.
What do you mean wasn't following it?
You said the other company wasn't.
I said there was an issue with it.
Did she not say that? I heard her.
Plus, throughout this situation, my therapist has come to the recommendation that I not have like a direct boss.
Girl, you're not going to survive.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I really don't understand the purpose then. This doesn't make sense. You're not going to survive in this world. Everyone has a boss.
Do you?
Yes, the audience.
Uh-huh.
I have a boss. The platform that I'm on, I have to follow the rules and regulations, or else no money.
Kind of like when I was pet sitting and making $2,000 a month, and I was my own boss.
Kind of. I mean, they're still your boss. The people hiring you and paying you. Yeah, they hire you, and they don't have to hire you again. What the fuck are you talking about?
Because
there's a direct level of management that might be different, but they're still your boss. What the fuck are you talking about?
Your boss versus your income is different. So your boss is who sets your schedule.
They hire you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No, listen, if people aren't willing to hire you based on the schedule you say on Rover, then they are still setting your schedule because they don't want to hire you based on your schedule.
That's not setting my schedule. Setting my schedule is what days I'm available to do the
You
things.
can say going into a job interview, these are the days that I'm not able to do things. And they will still judge your hiring based on that. Just like someone on Rover is judging your booking based on that.
That doesn't make them my boss, does it?
Okay. You're just viewing it in a slightly different way. Whatever. That's okay. And I think you want to view it on a very like corporate overlord versus like you are accountable to someone.
I am accountable to myself and my clients that I make.
You're accountable to Subaru because you
That
owe
is
them
true.
money and you signed a contract.
Yeah, that was
And you're like, I don't want to have a boss. Well, you said your therapist said you shouldn't have a boss. And I'm a little concerned by that. Big advocate for mental health, but she kind of f***ed you with that one. Because
I think she cares more about me being alive.
Yeah, you need money to survive.
I
Like,
also
I
need
get
to
it.
not
But also,
KMS.
no, I get that, but there's always different levels is the thing, right? Like, I want to come at this from sympathy, but I'm also always coming at it from logic as well and devil's advocate. The thing is there's so many different levels of bosses. You can have a non-micromanaging boss that, you know, he's still, or she, or whatever, that person.
Like
that person just sets like, here's the goals we're trying to hit. Can you help us get there with your experience? Or over the McDonald's manager that's like looking behind you as you're dropping fries in the oil, you know? There's different levels. Your therapist is saying, I don't think you should have a boss. Feels kind of like a disservice to me because there's so much in between different levels of what a boss looks like. Even you have figured that out without figuring that out when we talked about the Rover thing.
Okay. So where I lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. Can you repeat the last sentence you said? Please.
What's your plan for survival then?
That was not the last sentence.
No, but that's what I care about. Because you're like, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. At that point, it's like, then what?
Exactly.
Tell me the answer.
My next step is to the company. We did sign an agreement that they will not contest an unemployment filing. So I am moving forward with that. I had to wait for my.
How long were you at that job?
10 months.
Are you going to qualify for unemployment?
If you're over 6 months, you qualify.
6 months, okay.
At least in California. So.
Okay. So your job is to be on unemployment.
And then do my pet sitting / house sitting.
We know you can probably do more, but.
Which I'm hoping to.
Listen, and I'm not going to get you in a dangerous position. I understand what you and your therapist have been talking about, most likely based on your things. Like, I do kind of get it. Sounds like you just can't have a direct and authoritative person.
Exactly.
But there are other levels of boss.
Which I do.
I
do.
Hold on, but you're just counting yourself out from the workforce, other than just independence.
I agree.
In the workforce, small business is 50% of the GDP in this country. You know, that's
Which
just the
I'm
majority
doing.
of jobs.
Which I'm doing.
Okay, you brought in $400, you said. When we said
do you
small, I
mean
didn't mean like micro level of business. Like, we're talking a small business like this is a small business.
Well, this is a very successful small business.
Yes, at a certain point, once it's like not surviving and $400 is not surviving.
But I'm trying.
That doesn't mean anything.
It does, because if I wasn't trying, I wouldn't
Money's
have
not
a roof over
participation
my head.
trophies. You get, girl, you don't.
Which I purchased in
the
full.
state of California, who, trust me, they are pretty on that side of making sure everyone feels yay. They don't define you as having a roof over your head. So
But I don't go cold.
you don't pay your bills. You were forced to sell a house.
Have I missed recently?
You were forced to sell a house.
Your
dream house that you wanted to live in. So don't tell me that you're doing great.
2 years ago.
I'm trying is not anything. You get rewarded with dollar bills based on something you provide. You do not survive off of participation trophies.
But
become a little bickering match instead of going into your. I'm really meant to go into your numbers.
You did. But I got that severance package. So
2,000 though. That doesn't go very far.
Yeah, it was 1 month's pay,
especially in California.
Yeah. So that gave me a little bit of cushion, which is good.
You were only there for 10 months, so 1 month for 10 months. That's actually not very. That's pretty okay.
Pretty okay, because they didn't want me to sue them.
Good luck with that. Okay.
The lawyer didn't say good luck with that, so thank you. You have a law degree. You don't.
I don't. Okay. As someone with many lawyers, they're all very happy for lawsuits. You got to take the judgment of what makes sense. You can sue anyone for anyone in this country. That doesn't mean you have standing. Things can be thrown out in a heartbeat. And again, you don't even know your own legal qualifications for what you're saying you're talking about and what you're saying you have. And neither do I.
Right. So we're in the same position right here.
Yes, but you're overly confident. That 1, they were intimidated by you, and 2, you could have sued them into oblivion.
I didn't say that.
Come on.
You exaggerator.
Yes, but you're making it sound like they're terrified of you.
So why else would they give me a month's severance and unemployment?
Maybe they're a decent business.
My boss was not a decent
If I was
human
forced
being.
to let someone go, I would want to give them a big chunk of money so they had a chance of survival. I would. Not everyone out there is a horrible piece of shit.
Correct, and I agree with that.
That doesn't mean I'm intimidated. Jake, if I fire you tomorrow, I promise I'm not giving you money because I'm terrified of you. Lindsay said I should be. Yeah. I don't know. He thinks 6.5 is huge, so it doesn't really scare me. Sorry, that's like membership post-show conversations. We'll save that for later. Either way.
Number me, baby.
$23,302. So this is a really high balance. When did we get this?
January 2022.
Okay, so we've had it for 2 years. Well, basically almost 3. And that's still an incredibly high balance. What is it, 72 months? 80 whatever months? Well, which one?
Probably 72.
Okay. The $502 minimum monthly payment, more than your Rover income. Great. That's going to get us to our next...
I had a projected of $600 this month, and I'm not booked up yet.
Oh, guys.
And I get
we have $100 left to make everything work.
Every day.
But how are you going to... Because this is what gets scary, right? Is just like because you didn't allow yourself to have a permanent roof is preventing you from getting an...
I do have a permanent roof.
Shut the f***. You know what I'm talking about.
I know that you think you know what you're talking about.
If you would have let me make my point, you would have understood the importance. Because you don't have the permanent roof.
It is permanent.
Because of that, you're having a hard time getting an in-person job because that's what they consider to be a permanent roof. You get it? Cool.
A permanent location and a permanent roof? Different. For fuck's sake. Permanent roof means I don't get rained on.
If a bird flies into that the roof's gone.
I don't know. Have you lived in a trailer? I think I have a little more experience on what
I had very close family members who lived in a trailer that I was over there often, okay?
Okay, so you know my trailer and that my roof.
Oh my gosh, you are so... Shut the Listen, I'm just trying to...
Hey, don't get mad at me for standing up to myself. Standing up for myself.
To yourself? Okay.
To you. Standing up for myself. To you. Yes, I slipped up one word.
Listen, if you had any justifiable rationale behind it, I would be excited.
Behind having a trailer? You haven't asked me yet.
Not that. About you interjecting every second right now. And usually I'm the one that gets in trouble for interjecting. So listen, I'm just saying because you didn't focus on getting what society considers.
Society.
Will I ever be able to get this point out?
Not if you keep saying things that I don't agree with.
No, I don't care if you agree with it. I'm saying what society says.
Society.
No. But the point I'm trying to make isn't based on your opinion or my opinion.
Okay.
So let me make it for f***'s sake.
For f***'s sake.
Because you didn't take care of that beforehand when you had a stable source of income. It is preventing you from getting a stable source of income because you have less places you can get a job at. Now, this is in a similar vein because you have such a high car payment, high loan balance, and a high term. The moment something bad happens to this, just like your past job, let's say it gets totaled, or let's say your income goes dry and you lose it because it gets repoed, then that is now preventing you from getting to your Rover job as well. You're setting yourself up for these failures if something goes wrong. You are not allowing yourself to have any security. You are setting yourself up for a disastrous life because you refuse to, one, you don't need a $23,000 car is what it is now. It was probably $30,000 when you got it. You didn't need that.
More than that.
Exactly. You don't need a $500. What?
I special ordered it.
How do you special order a Subaru?
Because it was before it came out. So I bought it in, so it's the 2022, and I bought it in December of 2021. Sort of. I ordered it in December of 2021 because they didn't come into dealership until later. That's what I meant
because that's what you needed.
Yeah,
Well, let me guess. This was a mistake. I've heard that a few times this episode.
No.
Will you ever stop making them?
At the time, it was in what I considered, I don't know if investment
you consider
is a
lot of things.
I do, as does everybody.
No. That's you consider a lot of things incorrectly. Like you consider your trailer a permanent residence.
I don't think that's incorrect.
Well, it's not. No. This is a moving trailer. This isn't even one of those like mobile homes that is in a lot.
Right. I wouldn't want that.
Exactly. You're in very much something not considered permanent in any way. You're moving it always.
I am moving it always.
We're not going back to that. Continue your point.
Okay. If I remember my point, what was I saying?
Do you think you're employable?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because I have a lot of skills.
Which are?
So I have many years in customer service. I have the medical knowledge of an RBT and my license.
Do you think I'm just being genuine here. Genuine. I don't want to insult.
I mean, that's your job.
You're excited. That's not my job. That's, I have a little bit of energy to me, so that comes with my show.
Not going to disagree.
No, of course not. I mean, you watched the show, so.
For the past week.
Of course. Really? Only a week?
Yeah, I stumbled upon you last Monday. I saw one episode, and I'm like, some gigs apply.
Time to take the trailer to Texas. Okay, so.
I thought about it. It would have been more expensive.
So.
Oh, that's what I was saying. My car.
Your existence and how you present yourself and how you talk. Listen, actually, let me associate this to me for an example. I actually did have to do some customer service there for a bit when I started my job. It was mixture of customer service and sales before I went into sales, my first post-college job.
Sales is scummy.
I would not, sales? Sales is scummy? What if you sell like something good? We weren't selling something good, but you can sell good things.
And still try to get the most money possible.
I need you to, I take the bait every time with you. I take the bait every time. Every time you say something, I will just, okay. I wouldn't be good at customer service because I'm. Are you sure you'd be good at customer service? You're all over the place. Yeah. You're loud. You're a bit abrasive.
Here in my personal life, that doesn't mean that that's my.
Well, this is all I know about you.
I know.
So that's just what I'm asking.
An interview.
Huh?
I said because this isn't a job interview.
It is an interview.
Right, but it's not for employment. So why would I present my employment personality when I'm not here for that?
No. This isn't about how you do in an interview. It's about how you do on a daily in a job. Just trying to figure out if you would do well in a job.
I mean, I've had customer service positions.
You've been laid off.
Once.
Because they were intimidated.
Because there was a possibility that they were intimidated. Why else would you...
Oh, it's a possibility now.
Why else would you start lying about somebody?
Okay, we're not going back to it. I'm sorry. I fall for it every time. I'm so easy. Guys, I'm too easy. Okay.
You asked me about my car, right?
I asked you about your employment skills.
Right, but previously, the sentence that you wouldn't let me finish.
I'm going to leave the interview on my job.
Okay.
So how about you follow the current track? Your employability skills. Do you think you're employable? You say yes. I say what skills? You say you're good at this. Because without the employability, this conversation is pointless. So I want to see why you think you're employable in different things.
I've been trying to tell you.
Well, you tried to go to another part of the conversation, so that's incorrect. But go ahead, continue.
So, like I said, I've got lots of customer service skills. I have administrative skills. I have the medical knowledge and the medical license.
I like that one.
Yeah, thank you. It did cost a lot of money. And I worked 3 jobs during college. It was hard. Anyways.
We have a lot of student loans here.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I've got, I mean, we can look at my resume later.
Let's look at your resume. Can I have it? If someone wants to Slack it to me, that'd be chill.
I have it on my phone, too, if you need it.
Oh, that works.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see it flash me with its light. You're trying to assault me with, you just want me to start season so that this conversation finishes.
Google Drive. That's what I'm looking for.
Guys, she's qualified in technology. She can pull up Google Drive.
You're such an...
I am. I'm sorry.
And I just don't want that on screen, but you can...
Of course. Finally, a resume that doesn't look like a piece of shit. We have a lot of resumes on this show. I
appreciate that.
Location, California.
Correct. I don't leave California because I'm on Medi-Cal.
You're here.
I meant living-wise.
This is so vague. Like, what if I'm trying to hire you in LA and I see California? I'm like,
That's why I only apply for remote positions.
Which is becoming so much more scarce. And because of the scarcity and everyone wanting them, they are the most competitive jobs in the United States.
Yeah. I've had
type of jobs, at least.
A New York-based and a Texas-based.
I hope so.
And then right now I'm doing my tattoo artist for her admin stuff.
Ooh. Okay. I will say your passions and interests definitely, you can start vibing politicalness from it. Because
what does that mean?
You can start vibing. Listen, I'm not against someone who's for animal rights. Obviously, I am too. Or human rights, or environmentalism, mental health, authenticity and kindness and, that kind of stuff. But once you start putting that as just as important as the key skills on here, I start seeing that. And, well, I can see other people seeing that as, oh, she's going to come in here. She's just going to cancel the company.
What do you mean by cancel the company?
You know exactly what I mean. There's certain people.
I wouldn't have asked if I did.
Huh?
I wouldn't have asked for a clarification if I knew exactly what you meant.
That the moment this isn't something like that. There's probably a lot of places where it's just like, how do I want to phrase this? Let me think about this. Where it's just like, why stir up? And like, I'm not translating it like this. I'm just saying some people could.
Okay.
Some people could. That you could be in there. And the fact that you're layering just as equal as your key skills, your environmentalism and all this stuff, it could suggest to a potential employer that you're going to be someone who goes in there and then you're going to be making issues about a bunch of different stuff just constantly. You're going to be someone who just gets offended super easy. Okay. Like every conversation is going to be an HR thing.
Got it.
And it says, it's not a bad thing that you would feel passionate about things. It's not, but it's just you indicating it just as important as your customer relations skills, your veterinary medicine skills, leadership skills. It's just as equal on your resume. It's the same size. Actually, no, passions and interests is actually bigger on your resume. So
good point.
I
gotta say.
Well, yeah, I don't have to show being an idiot. Actually, I'm an idiot on a lot of things, but this is the stuff that I'm relatively good at this. Okay. And then work experience, it's all over the place. So what we're having here, what kind of remote jobs are you applying for?
Administrative, healthcare, veterinary care, pet insurance.
Okay, so a lot of it's pet, and then we have administrative. And then in here, I have the mixture of both. What I would instead have is a resume focus on administrative and a resume focus on animal. Okay. And I get that you have the experience on both fields, but having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, your last 10 experiences.
Those are all of my jobs.
Exactly. That's a bit much.
Okay.
I would have the most critical focused on what you're applying for. If you have to, move a number a little, like to make things work, it's not the end of the world. Because you're still not lying about your real experience, Right. So having resumes focused on what you're going for. If you're applying for an administrative job and 75% of this is I was working as a vet tech, I'm like, I'm probably going to hire the person that the resume is focused on administrative tasks. So this is too one size fits all resume.
Okay. I didn't want to interrupt you again. As far as my like management and shift lead positions, those were more towards the beginning of my work life.
But it's at the top. Administrative assistance is at the top. Usually that's the most recent.
Supervisory and management is what I meant. Because I was
well then you typed it wrong.
No, down here.
Oh, so you put your most recent at the bottom?
No, if you would have let me finish my sentence.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Oh, sorry about
You're
the table.
welcome so much.
So my managerial and supervisory experience was more towards the beginning of my work history, which is why that's down at the bottom.
Okay.
But if I take off those first 2 jobs, where do I put my supervisory
That's
experience?
why I said maybe we tweak a number.
Okay.
I'm not advocating for lying necessarily. I don't want to be like on the record for that, but it's just like tweak.
Yeah.
A little tweak, okay?
Yeah.
You know, when I was close to 2 years in product management, I started looking for another job. I said I was 2 years. I was close.
Yeah.
So like tweak. You know, all that matters in the end is can you actually bring the skills and perform in the company? Yeah. Okay. So those are the things I would focus on. You know, I wouldn't try to make it an advocacy resume.
Okay.
Because someone doesn't want someone
who advocates for themselves?
Not advocate for themselves. Someone doesn't want someone coming in and trying to turn the organization on it upside down.
That makes sense.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, that's what it is. You know, it's just terms of risk for hire. I get it. It's expensive to hire someone.
Yeah.
And then if we do hire you and you don't work out, it's expensive to replace you.
Yeah. What did you think about the little quote at the top?
It was fine.
Okay. Because I think that's a big part of...
Well, reading that quote specifically, I don't have it here, but reading that with the activism part, I was like, it was something about how change is critical, and I'm also okay, if we're really focused, I don't want you to come in this company and just, because we, like Brent, the historic figure on this channel, he's someone that comes into job interviews and he's always like, here's what I'm going to change about your company, when I'm going to do all this, and it's just like,
right.
No one hires those people. You should come in. You should learn the structure. You should learn. And then once you are able to speak adequately about everything, you can push for reasonable, good change. Change is not a bad thing.
Right.
But no one wants someone coming in and just they're like, I know everything about this company. I'm ready to change everything. That's not what anyone wants.
No.
So it annoys everyone.
Right. And I think the quote says success is not the goal, formative change is, or something like that. And that's where true success is. Oh, it's survival is not the goal. That's what it says.
Okay, that's better.
So, survival is not the goal.
People want to see success when they're hiring someone.
Formative change is success. So
what's the interest rate on this car? Because it's blurred.
It's blurred.
It's blurry.
Oh,
it's hard for me to see.
5.19.
Not the worst.
Yeah.
Not the best. It's in that like gray area of interest rates on a depreciating asset. Okay.
I needed a car that would last me for a very long time.
How many miles are on it? How's the condition?
It is 360 something, or not 300, 36 something thousand miles right now. And it actually just got a brand new engine.
How much was that?
1,000.
Oh.
Yes. Not horrible because warranty.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, what am I looking at here? Because you sent a lot of screenshots because you didn't really know how to pull statements.
That's actually, okay. Yes. This is my lifetime camping membership. So that's where I get my water, electricity, place to park.
So you do have a place you go to the most.
Yeah, if you listened to me earlier.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, no excuse on your end, huh?
What? Sure. I mean, you said a couple of things incorrectly but that's fine. So okay. I just want to... the record was hell on that one.
So this is the loan. Once this loan is paid off, then I only have to pay the yearly.
It's a loan to the lot?
No.
To the
it's
plot?
A loan to the membership.
You have a loan on the membership?
If you wait and listen.
I'm reacting, girl. People can react.
Okay.
I wasn't even asking a question.
You're making assumptions, not just reacting.
I assumed that it was a loan after you said it was a loan.
To the lot, to the whatever, but it's not. It's a lifetime membership, like I said. So once that membership is paid off, I only have to pay the...
Oh, good. Say it.
I only have to pay the annual dues, which is like $400 a year.
This is a camping timeshare.
Yes.
This is a camping timeshare.
And you know what it does? It gives me free electricity, free water, a place to live.
How easy is it to get out of it when you want to? Do you have to sell your membership?
You do, yes.
Me.
But I'm not.
Me.
But I'm not.
If it was a membership you could cancel, I would be okay with this. I would be okay with this.
Can you listen?
No, 1 second. I'm just saying my opinion.
Okay.
You know, the guy who runs the show? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do that sometimes.
And you're also the one asking me questions and I'm trying to answer?
Gosh, you're so combative. Oh, it's interesting putting two combative people together. Mm-hmm. It's,
I just don't like people talking over me.
We wouldn't... It's okay if you talk. If someone talks over you, you're louder than them anyway half the time. So everyone will hear you regardless. Mm-hmm. But we wouldn't last. Mm-hmm. One, I'm monogamous, so we wouldn't last.
I wasn't looking for that, so I don't know why you had to bring that up. But
I don't remember.
We were talking about the membership.
Oh yeah, the timeshare. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the really stupid decision of getting this. Okay. Yeah.
What makes this having?
Because you have to sell it to get it out. It's less about the secure
place. But why
place.
do I want to get it out? Because I don't want a permanent residence.
You are 29. You do not know what the rest of your life looks like.
I know nobody does.
Yes, but you've bound yourself to something that you would have to sell. A product.
How is it a product?
Just like a timeshare, these ongoing dues forever.
Until you're 65.
That you have to. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, that's close. This is that you have
$400 a year for free electricity, free rent, and a place to park.
In your situation, but it is still
issue.
It's less about that.
It's a bad decision.
Hold on, $400 is actually a lot of money to you. So don't try to act like an entitled little brat. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. You can't barely pay a $500 bill. I don't know how you're going to next month, so I don't want to hear about that. But also, your total loan payoff is $8,135. So it's not just about that ongoing bill forever. Mm-hmm. So fuck off. It's obviously not the case. Interest is accruing like crazy. Oh, good. There's also fees. So we're getting fees and we're getting interest. What's the interest on this then? How do you not know? You signed up for...
I signed up for it over a year ago.
So you thought this is good, but you don't even know if it's good.
I know that I needed a place to live. I know that I need electricity, and I know that I need water. So I have made work.
It's less about that. I'm talking about the product itself. Dude.
Right? Which doesn't make a difference if I don't have a place to live.
Yeah, we can figure out so many solutions. You're acting like this is the only one that exists in the world.
I couldn't rent.
You're so inflexible.
I actually am hypermobile. But so I couldn't rent when I almost lost my house. Couldn't rent. Couldn't rent a room because I have pets. Couldn't.
How many pets do you have?
I have 4, and I'm fostering a puppy.
In a trailer?
Currently, we have all lived in the trailer. Yes, I'm currently crashing on my mom's couch because my house was in the shop for a week.
Your trailer, okay.
Mm-hmm. And I got it back, and I'm just working on getting my stuff back, moved into it.
Is your car in good condition?
Like mechanically or like...
Yeah. And the car and just the looks and everything as well?
It's got some dents and scratches. I mean,
You might have an actual equity position in the car in terms of positive equity. In good condition, it's valued at about $28,000, so maybe this is like $25,000. Mm-hmm. Or closer to your value at $26K. Who knows? So you actually might... I wonder if we can... in your situation, selling it's so weird because like you kind of need it. You need something more reliable. You can't afford this minimum payment. You don't know the interest on here.
I thought it would show on the payoff thing, but it didn't.
Why would it show on the payoff? No, if you sent us a statement like we requested, it would have.
Well, I don't get sent statements.
You get statements for anything that's a bill, anything that's...
I don't get it in my email, and unless it goes to a...
You go to the website and you download statements in a statement section.
This is the website,
or you call them, or you email them, and they will send you a statement. Everything that has a bill has a statement. Good. I'm going to calculate the interest. How about that? So I can do that for you as such a good friend.
Thanks so much, Caleb.
It's 22% interest.
That sounds bad.
It's very bad. It's beyond bad.
I needed a place to live.
Listen, You don't get it. I mean, yes, you need. You are acting like it is the only solution. I wasn't there. We could have brainstormed. We're gonna brainstorm with where you're at now. But you act like I can't have a boss. It's the only place I could live. You're inflexible. A 23% interest for a cup of water and electricity is not a deal. An ongoing membership that you have to sell to get out of until you're 65 is not considered a good deal. It's a membership for not even a room, you know? It's like different. Like at least timeshare, you have a room.
So, but I have a room. I bring my whole house there.
Yes, you bring it. You don't usually have to do that for timeshares.
So it's
you think when people go to a timeshare, they bring a room from their house and take it there?
It is only I know you're going to say, only you can't afford. It's only $250 a month to have all the electricity I need.
Listen.
All the water I need. You're not really being realistic right now.
No.
Because
it's less about that.
Oh, it is? What is it more about?
You're acting like it's the only option.
It was.
That's not. You're saying you can't have a boss. I don't believe you. You're not a good narrator. You're not a reliable narrator for what was like in that situation. You're really not.
Because I can't disclose details.
Well, then how the am I supposed to have what you consider an informed opinion if I don't have all the information? Don't be stupid.
What do you mean?
No then.
The job thing wasn't what I was saying in uninformed decision about. It was or uninformed opinion. It was the trailer and the camping membership.
Almost nothing with a 23% interest rate is considered a good deal. Listen, if this was maybe at a 5%, we could have a conversation about that. Okay. If it was a membership that you didn't have to sell, we could have a conversation about that. You have to sell the membership before 65. And it's a 23% interest. It's basically a credit card. Okay. If you can't figure that out.
My rent is $250 a month. Where normal people's rent is like $1,500.
First of all, it's not your rent because you're not getting an actual place. You're just getting access to utilities.
Oh my God.
Those are utilities. You're paying.
A place to live, not rent.
It's a place for you to put your trailer.
And have water and electricity.
Yeah, this is a $250 a month utility payment.
And a place to live that's secure. I can't just.
I'm gonna move on.
Like I can, and I'm gonna have to live in an alley for a while.
No, listen.
But that doesn't mean it's safe. So to be able to be at a campground 3 weeks at a time.
I get it. I heard it. I know it. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
But you don't agree.
It's not that I don't agree that it is. Listen, what I am saying is you're acting like it is the only choice, and because of that, it is considered a good deal. I wasn't there, but usually there has not been one time on this show, not one time in recording 4 to 5 episodes a week for 2.5 years, that when someone comes and they act like this was the only thing, I couldn't find an alternative. If we were there when that happened, 4 years ago, right? 4 years ago?
January 2023. So it took me
last year. Almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, so it took me a long year of planning the trailer that I could tow with my car, and
we could brainstorm. We could look at resources.
Which I did.
And you did, based on you. I've had other people do things, and they think again something is the only way. Sometimes when you talk outside of your own little bubble, you might get some more information. But it doesn't matter. It's where we are.
You think that
good. I don't think
you make a lot of assumptions.
Just based on experience.
Okay, that doesn't mean they're right.
No, it doesn't. But at least I would have tried.
And
we could have tried to figure it out.
It's because that's what that says.
It's not based on you trying. I said maybe I could have come up with something. Maybe my team could have come up with something.
But that's the past.
That's what I just tried to say. But you wouldn't let me move on. 2 weeks of marriage, huh? That makes sense.
That wasn't very nice.
$480 minimum monthly payment on that. So now we're at $1,000. Are you okay? Oh, I'm sorry.
That was not very nice.
No, it wasn't. I was just trying to make a jab. I'm sorry. Like I did not mean for that to be insulting. Oh, okay. Take a moment. I'm sorry. Well, let's take a moment. Yeah. Oh no, it's okay. I was trying to play to the cheekiness for the show. Are you okay?
I need some air.
Take a moment. You want to go outside? It's okay. Take your time. Take your time. It is no worries at all.
I'm probably extra red now.
It's okay. You sure you're good?
My threshold was has been lowered a little bit.
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
Post panic attacks, it's a little harder to not have physical reactions like this.
I have a panic disorder. I get it. I understand it. Well, I mean, this is gosh, that's why we go through the whole onboarding situation and specifically ask consent if we're allowed to make rude jokes.
No, totally. Like and I am not. But I
would never want you to actually feel hurt. We would never want that.
Thank you.
Ever. I love cheeky little comments, and that's all that was intended to be.
I know.
Not a harm against you. Okay.
I know. I appreciate that clarification.
I very much want us to go through this, and I very much want to be able to create a plan. I want to connect you with our resources. I want to. We'll probably be able to get you connected with a financial advisor. Like, there's a lot of things I want to do. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
some lady owes me $10,000. So like court ruling case. So some legal help would be cool too.
Why did she owe you $10,000?
Oh gosh. So it's my high school boyfriend's mom, and she needed life-saving surgery. And then I lent her the money for it, and then it turned out it was a liposuction. So I took her to court because she never paid me back, like our contract said.
There was a contract?
Mm-hmm. On the back of a receipt.
I'm glad you did a contract, though. And the judge recognized it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So
well, there
I got
you go.
A ruling.
When was the ruling?
10 years ago.
Okay.
The past life has been rough. And it's not unrough now, but I'm a little more emotionally and mentally prepared to handle it.
10 years, okay. Are you sure you want to continue with the conversation? I don't want you to because I know these conversations are hard, and I know, my personality when I get very invested and everything is definitely over the top, but that's why we try to prepare everyone. But
I know that was an unexpected response on my end.
No, and it's totally okay. I just want to make sure. Do you want to finish this? Like I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, I do, and I'm okay with crying. I know that it'll a little bit of of your, whatever you got going on here.
I don't think so. No, I just don't want to. I just don't want you to be in a position where you no longer feel comfortable to be on the show.
No, I'm comfortable. I am a pretty open book. I do cry.
It's okay. We had tears on the show.
Yeah. Actually, in vet med, there's a medical term, epiphora, and it means excess tearing. That's like when white dogs get that gross stuff. And all my coworkers always tease me that I have epiphora.
All right. So let's go on.
Let's get it.
I don't know what to call that last thing. I'm going to call that.
It's Thousand Trails, so I just call it TT.
I call it Utilities Timeshare.
Okay.
Okie
dokie.
What is this? Again, this is another thing where we didn't get statements. It looks kind of maybe like an Affirm.
It is Affirm.
Oh.
So it's Affirm. They are all Amazon because I have an Amazon addiction. I know.
What's your total? So what's your? Are these paying fours? What is it? How long do you have these firms financed? Because there's so many options now. Do you know?
No.
Well, I mean, it looks like you've barely made any progress on them.
I mean, I'm.
What are your Amazon? They are all on. Can you show me your Amazon?
I sure can.
Okay, $727.60.
One thing I do have to say on my Amazon is I try to refund issuance failed. Sorry. I try to find not only do I do a lot of research before I purchase an item as far as which is the best on Amazon. Okay. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of difference, but I try really hard not to make like frivolous purchases like, perfume or makeup. I don't wear makeup. I don't have special hair care.
Determine that.
And so I try to just buy stuff that makes my life easier considering my physical disability and like just like stuff like this and stuff like my fidget ring. Like those are good for my mental health and my nervous system. So But let me make sure there's nothing inappropriate.
Well, it won't be on screen anyway. What are you getting? Amazon or something?
No. Balesa.
Lindsay laughed. She knew what that meant.
Yeah.
That was a little, I think, above me.
I got you, girl.
We got the Chewy things. We got a little drive. We don't need a wireless charger. Like, that's not 100%.
I know. It was on
we can plug
60% off.
60% off, but we're financing it. And the minimum monthly
I didn't finance that one.
The minimum monthly payments, either way, if you didn't finance it, you could use that money to pay towards the stuff you already have.
Right.
We're at $127 a month for this firm, $727 balance.
Yeah.
What are the interest? Do you know? Because sometimes it's not interest, sometimes it is, depending on the plans you get. And I wouldn't be surprised if they were interest.
Can you find that on the app?
Probably.
Okay. I mean, you have
okay, well, let's keep looking. Super absorbent. Oh, what?
Well, because I'm fostering that puppy.
Oh,
so they're puppy pads.
Right. I was thinking lady pads. Okay. No. Did we really need a new mouse mat filled with dogs? You know, with dogs on them? I don't think so.
What are you talking about?
Or maybe what are there's some mat.
Oh, that's a washable potty pads.
Okay. You didn't need a ring.
It's the fidget ring for my
fidget with that. Fidget with something else. You have things all fidget with the things keeping your overall together, you know? It's like
you got a good point.
What do we got? What is this? A recipe?
No, those are the Mac stickers. To let me know, it was like $2.
But that's the thing. Am I gonna freak out? Am I gonna freak about only $2 purchase? No, that is never the thing. When I mention the Spotify, it's never about the Spotify itself. Right. It is the behavior. It is the endless stacking of them that can make real progress.
Right. So
camping lantern actually makes sense. Generator makes sense. Solar lights. Okay. Well, now we're having multiple kind of lights.
Well,
security camera.
So it's a fake security camera. So it just looks like a security camera. So way cheaper. It's because I'm going to have to live in the alley in downtown Sacramento, which is full of...
Why?
Because
you have this thing that you can't get out of.
Yes, I know. And I could drive somewhere 5 hours away and get a reservation. But sometimes if you don't reserve soon enough, there's no spot.
You have to reserve. So you're in a monthly fee that you cannot get out of at a 23% interest rate with a big loan on it, and you can't even get it unless you reserve it far in advance?
Not always.
It is stacking up as a worse deal every time, is it not? Come on, it's stacking.
Have facts. Of the fact that those
destroyed her with facts and logic.
that those are all piling against it, but like I said, it made the most sense at the time.
I get it.
Okay.
So I know you couldn't sleep there, but what about this? I'm not saying this is the perfect option. It just it pops in the head. A gym membership where we can shower, where we can charge our phone, where we can connect to Wi-Fi. Is that a place you can park? Forever? No. But that gets us some of that. It doesn't get us water for the trailer, I know. But I'm just thinking...
Gas stations have that. Water for the trailers. It's next to the air pump.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't either until like 3 months ago.
So I feel like, is that as good? No. But I feel like if we need to really go scrappy, we can.
Yes, I would have to put a lot of my things in storage. Because which is fine, I do pay for a storage
You're crashing with someone, right? And you can't.
My mom in a house that is being sold this week.
Okay. Well, where's she going to?
She actually doesn't live there right now.
Oh, you couldn't store it at a family member's place. Is what you're saying? Any of your stuff?
Right.
No, really?
Correct. I have my mom and my brother.
I've never used the firm because I'm
financially responsible.
Well, no. The thing is I think financing things is okay, but you finance it responsibly.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I was saying.
Oh, we're at 35% interest rate on all these.
That's not good.
We can't be doing this anymore. You're paying 35% on your Amazon purchases.
Yeah.
We don't do that. Come on, you're making your situation worse.
You
are making it legitimately. You're making it harder for you. There's no point.
No. More screenshots because you don't know how to do a statement.
Yes.
So before I knew how to get to the full Credit Karma report, I sent the screenshots of the Credit Karma report. Okay.
Whoa.
I've got lots of collections, bro.
Oh.
When I say those
you're never going to qualify for a home again.
Exactly why I said I can't rent and I can't buy.
You can find landlords that'll overlook some things. Big corporations, no. Actually, I don't know the statistics on the majority of small time versus big time, but either way. But qualifying for a mortgage, absolutely. This would be
I don't ever want to own a home again. That was not great.
Collections 8,593, and it was on a credit limit of 7,500. So why we just didn't pay this? Why? It's been on here for 4 years. So 4 years ago, well, we know what happened 4 years ago. Is that when we stopped paying?
That was when we made the purchases.
That's when it opened. Sorry, 4 years ago.
Very frivolously.
It's only been in collections for a year.
Oh, so that
so it's going to take forever to fall off.
Is that Fortiva or Vivint or something?
Apple.
Oh, that's my Apple card. Yeah. So I racked that up and then couldn't make the payments, so I didn't. Okay. I was in a rough spot.
Did you call them and ask if they would lower the interest rate?
No. I didn't open my mail for a year, and I went up by because brains are... Come on. I know. I'm, like I said, I'm in full-time therapy. I'm working on stuff. Okay.
Okay. Maybe I need to be educated on this part. What prevents us from opening the mailbox? Anxiety, sure, I bet, of what's in there, but we can. You know the anxiety gets worse if we don't confront what's in it.
I know it does. Kind of like my big pile of shit I have to take care of that I haven't touched in a very long time.
I don't know what that is.
It's literally a box full of just paperwork that I need to look at and do things, and it's so daunting and scary that I just.
But this was a mobile app. This wasn't opening mail, so
right. So that was the Apple Card was just me not doing well, and not calling them was a matter of not doing well. I should have. Well,
here's another collection, 740. It was Synchrony. Oh, go for sake!
That's my Costco card.
How'd you get to $22,991 on Costco? What did you possibly do? How many times did you fill up your trailer with Costco gas?
That was before I owned my trailer. That was...
It's income.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that had part of the concrete.
And the Costco card? You were putting the concrete... So it wasn't even spending money you had? No. You were putting it on high interest rate credit cards?
Did you ever have any $7,000 in cash?
When you were borrowing this, did you have any intent to ever pay it back? Or were you just opening, spending, and you knew you weren't going to touch it?
That's a great question.
Do we have an answer to my great question?
No. If I remembered.
It was only a couple years ago.
Manic episodes are weird. And now it's less of that issue, more of a impulsivity issue.
Which you can work with a therapist on.
Yeah.
For coping. I'm just like, wait, why did you come on the show?
Because I don't know where to go from here.
But I think you're very determined. Like, you're immediately, I can't do anything because of all these mental health things. Everything is, I can't do it because of this mental health thing.
It's not, I can't do anything about that. It's so hard.
But I can't do anything about that.
I know. No. Like, as far as the looking for income?
I don't know your mental health. I don't know what's real. I don't know what you've been working on. I don't know the history. I can't do anything about that.
Right.
So if nothing can be done because of the mental health, what can I do?
But what do you mean nothing can be done?
It just feels like almost every time we talk about something that's can't or this is because both.
Well, because these were all the debt.
But even the stuff we talked about today doing, it's just like mental. Okay.
Like what? Can you give me a?
I don't. It's been a long conversation.
It has.
I don't remember, but I've, I don't know. We've been sitting down for an hour 21 so far.
Holy.
Yes.
My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna get you connected with a Domain Money financial advisor. I'm going to get you their free session. We'll get you that. Actually, I think, so everyone out there who uses MyLink, you get a free 30-minute session with them, like a licensed financial advisor who will sit down, look for your stuff. Highly recommend it. That's good. We're going to get you connected with them. I'll get you connected with a free certificate through Course Careers so we can help you find a job. Like maybe we can boost your customer service part of your resume with a customer service certification so you can look at customer service management. So we'll gift that to you.
Okay.
You know, we have a lot of resources we can do. We'll give you all 3 of our classes, which are bundled together for 25% off. Without you guys, you know, I got to give you a little plug, but it's always, it is actually worth it. We've had 10,000 people take our stuff and they've literally changed their lives, and you'll get it for free. So I need you to go through all this, because what I'm worried about here is mental health. It's just like, yeah, that's what you got to deal with.
Right.
And the best that I might be able to do is connect you with resources.
Right.
I don't know much what else. But okay, 22,991 on Costco. Concrete sounds like.
And I don't really know what collections.
Cube Center. Is this not storage?
They sued me.
Who?
Costco.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. They want their 22,000.
I know.
And that actually might be a number worth suing someone over, because all of them can sue you.
Yeah, I know.
But usually it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
That number might be worth it.
But I don't know how to do I did that 30-minute consultation thing or whatever with a
what?
With a legal person.
Okay.
When regarding was this? This was April.
Okay. So
and
these consequences actually could come a knocking.
Yeah. And
dude, you
yeah, there's apparently I can request for
your credit's already this might be a bankruptcy situation.
Credit scores are fake.
Okay, sure.
Just like BMI.
I don't care.
Just like BMI, credit scores.
Sure, whatever. I don't care.
I don't think my credit score is horrible, but I know that my collection 638 something.
I almost don't believe that, but okay.
I know. Once everything went to collections, it came
to save yourself from a lot of the stuff. Bankruptcy might be an option, because that one is an actual legal thing that could.
Yeah.
It really could.
My only concern with bankruptcy is losing my car.
No, you should. I think you can. You'll be. Meet with a bankruptcy attorney. You can figure it out, but many times you can go through and you'll be okay.
Yes, this is my storage unit, and I split it with my mom.
The trailer, I'm curious about them. They might take a look at it, but
because my trailer's only 17 feet, so it's real small. So that was actually what I was going to say at one point is.
And 5 animals are going to live in there soon?
The puppy is this big.
Okay.
And then it's 3 cats and 1 dog.
Okay. The cats should be fine.
Yeah.
They don't know what's
going on. And we've all lived in the trailer before together.
Yes,
and my dog spends most of her time outside with me, and that's being in the trailer.
Just because they've done it though doesn't mean it's good. The dogs have when I drive downtown, there's a decent amount of homeless people here. And they have dogs. Their dogs have been doing it. Doesn't mean it's good. I mean, it's good.
My dog goes to the river every day.
That's good.
Yeah, like when we're camping, she has a much better life than when we're stuck in the city.
But I also know. Sure, I also know my main thing is it's food security for the dog, being able to afford pet insurance. If you can't afford pet insurance, then you probably can't afford an animal. And if we need to make sure they have good places to cool off if they're being active, oftentimes indoors. And a hot place like Sacramento's and Sacramento's kind of hot, right?
Toasty.
Exactly. So we need to make sure they have good conditioned AC. And then if it does get cold in the winter or night, we need to make sure they have heat.
Have that as well.
Okay, yes, and I know you have that part.
Yes.
But that's just like, at a certain part, if we can't afford certain things, I'm like, okay, we probably can't afford pet insurance, which means an animal will die if they get something done to them. I was able to save my animal's life because I'm very blessed, and I have pet insurance. It cost $30,000. I didn't pay anywhere close to that.
Right.
Because she had to go into 2 surgeries and multiple things to save her life. If I did not have pet insurance, and if I wasn't in such a blessed position, she would literally be dead, because it's not like the habeas corpus type with animals, right?
Right.
Like they will die.
Yes, and I am a registered vet tech. I know that I can't do surgery. However, I do have a lot of resources within the veterinary community.
And you're good with the preventative as well. You're better at that. You know what to look for. So, I mean, you might be able to get them to a situation before surgery is required.
Right.
So, like, trust me, I get it. Yeah. I get it. It's just like.
And when I moved into the trailer, a lot of people told me to get rid of them. Not happening.
Well, cats, I don't really like. They don't know anything.
Yeah.
They're just they exist. That's what they're
full of love.
No, well, sure. Love for you feeding them.
Yeah, some cats.
If they were the size of a dog, they would kill you, but that is.
What is. Yeah.
What is
storage.
This? Okay, storage. So you already pay for storage.
Yeah.
So why was our big concern needing to get storage?
No, it was putting the stuff in the storage unit I already own. Because when I move my trailer, like when I tow it, I have to put all of the things that go outside inside the trailer.
Is this finance or is this the bill?
That's a bill. Monthly bill.
Okay, so it's a monthly bill.
Yes.
Well, I'll put this aside so we put it in your budget then.
Cool.
Okay, so these are student loans.
Yes.
Okay, a lot of them are, income based, which actually makes sense for you. A lot of people are on
Did the income base get approved? Can you tell that by that? I have no idea because I applied.
So you might be in the application period and it
Yeah.
might be on hold because a lot of it's being challenged in court. Also, who knows if the new Department of Education, we just had an election, who knows if the Department of Education will even allow those kind of repayment statuses. So
sick.
we'll know. It's kind of up to the department head. A lot
Yeah.
of it, they're given a lot of authority with that. They might not do any kind of forgiveness, any kind of things like that. So
When I was paying my
knows?
student loans, I was paying more than the minimum payment. Barely, but a little more.
Student loans, $12,404.
Okay. Not the worst, right? Not great.
Well, just to your point earlier, the reason I always push back on that, but is it the worst? No. Technically, there's probably only one the worst in the entire world, and whoever's going through the worst right now is that person.
Yeah.
You know? Probably a child in Yemen or something. I don't know.
I'm just glad I
But
don't
just
have,
because of that doesn't mean this is good.
Right. I'm just glad I don't have like 65 grand in student debt, you know?
I get you.
Yeah.
$12,404. Oh, the interest rates are pretty mid. They're whatever.
Got me a license I can't use anymore. Yay.
Oh, maybe remote. Who knows? Maybe you can. I don't know, man. It's hard. It would be hard to hire you for that job. It would.
Yeah.
If we have limited resources at a veterinary clinic, am I going to hire someone who can't bend over?
Exactly.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, we have a Wi-Fi pass that actually makes sense for your spending in your checking account. You have 1,300 in there. Amazon. We looked at your Amazon. I would say it was about, there's some needs in there, and I'd say it's like kind of 50-50 on do you really need this or not?
Right.
Venmo, 300 to who? To where? Venmo now 300 for what?
Oh,
You don't make.
I know.
You
It
barely
was my
make that much.
birthday, and I got a tattoo.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm sorry. You don't get to have the whole birthday month. The whole.
So here's
you
what
can get a
happened.
gift.
Here's what happened. I actually booked. I booked the tattoo appointment in an impulsive flash decision, and I booked it for a lot more tattoos. And then I finally was like, "Hey, girl, I'm so sorry. That was a mistake on my part. I still want to work with you because I put in this deposit and whatever, but I'm going to bring that down half the amount."
Should have been like, "Hey, girl, I'm gonna lose my car in a couple months. Can I not get a tattoo?"
It's cute.
Sake, is it that one?
No, it's on my leg. It's a possum and some cats.
Okay, and there's storage and there's Apple and going inside a gas station and getting something. Probably. It's $5 from Winco, $5.46. I doubt that's gas.
Oh no, Winco! I got a pack of granola bars and some rice.
Okay. Blue Firefly.
Don't know what that is.
Looks like a vending machine or something. Something on Facebook. Why are you paying $10.60 on Facebook?
Those were Facebook ads.
What are you Facebook adding?
So I do.
Please give me a place to live.
So I do the admin stuff, and I had a wild hair, and I was like, I'm gonna make my admin page, and then I paid for ads, and I don't know why.
Did you cancel it?
I did.
Good.
Yes, I did.
Okay, more truck thing. Camp Away truck accessories.
Right, because my roof rack broke.
The trail place. Went to a restaurant there.
What restaurant?
La Pelicita Taqueria.
Oh, yes. I was about to faint, so I needed food. I got like a taco.
Well, now you have a granola bar, so no more of that. LinkedIn Premium makes sense for your situation. You're looking for a job. Amazon, Store Rockin', AuraBloom.com. Affirm. What?
Aura Bloom is it's a monthly surprise crystal subscription.
Okay, cancel it. Cancel it. Go roll around in some rocks. You live outside. Roll around in some rocks.
Isn't it pretty though? It's pretty. I know.
It's fine.
Thanks.
Don't. You can't. I mean, you're gonna lose your car, and you lose your car, and you're done. You can't move the. You can't move. Come on, man.
My car is my life.
This is not a joke anymore.
Yeah.
You cannot have a Crystal subscription.
I know.
It's literally not an option for you. It really isn't. Same with the Nintendo subscription. We can't have that.
It was
Apple
I
Bill.
bought Nintendogs for $2.
We can't do that.
I know.
You have a real dog to take care of, and you're not getting him pet insurance. So we're not getting a virtual dog, okay? Apple Bill, a Rover Pet service fee, and then
that was a background
Yelp, $51 on Yelp.
That is actually in claims right now. So they are
good.
Yeah.
But with checking it with debit cards, that is fucking hard.
I know.
So they don't really care. It's your money.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Afterpay. We're Afterpaying as well.
That yes. That is paid off now.
You have so many in-Apple things. What are you getting? Subscriptions or what?
So
what are you doing?
I have iCloud and Apple Pay or Apple Care. Those should be the only two Apple charges.
Can you? It's Apple Care. Such you can spend 1 month of Apple Care and just get an indestructible case. Like
that Apple Care covers theft risky. As well.
I know. That's why I'm so split on the fence. You literally just subscriptions in your life is just impossible. But also getting a new phone is impossible.
Yeah.
Is it a financed phone?
I got $800 off for a trade.
Amazon. Talk about McDonald's, Amazon, and more firm.
Taco Bell and McDonald's I try to keep below like $5.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Whatever.
You bragged about having a kitchen in your little thing. Cool. You're getting like the cheapest that you can get that doesn't kill you.
I eat a lot of carbs, rice, pasta, all the dry stuff.
I don't think we get to spoil ourselves. If we're going to lose the only reason why we're still alive and being able to work, we don't get to get McDonald's, even if we're doing value menu. We really don't.
I don't know how to eat healthy on a budget either.
Well, follow our meal plan. Follow our meal plan.
Oh, you have a meal plan?
We have a meal plan. This is, again, more resources.
Cool, because my
tweak
doctor
it to your needs.
told me you need to eat better. Not like just
well,
as
you're
far
listening
as
to your
vitamins.
therapist about not ever being able to get a job again. Maybe you're listening to your doctor as well.
Yes, I have an appointment with a nutritionist.
$116 in the Cash App account. Who are you sending Cash App to? Cash App.
I shuffle money around.
So you're sending a lot of money on a Cash App. Okay.
Yeah. But I don't spend money on the Cash App. Besides recently when I purchased, because I had to cancel my card because of that Yelp charge, I had to use my Cash App debit card to buy Amazon, which was the generator, which is necessary.
Venmo, some out. Whoa, investments. Not would have expected this.
Thank you, I think.
This is different. Well, just based on your situation, it's just...
Hey, man, if it comes out of my paycheck before the paycheck gets to me, it's not my money.
Don't do that anymore.
Why?
You have 23% interest debt. You're getting 10% a year on average if this is in the S&P 500. Doesn't make sense to be putting it towards this if you have 23% debt, which you have on that plot.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
On the utilities.
I didn't know.
Well, there you go. You learned.
Yeah.
11,000 hours in this one, 4,000 hours in that one, 11,000 hours in this one. That's
that should
great.
be the same one as the first one.
Damn it.
I know.
Something tells me you're going to get pushed to a point, though, very soon, and you're going to be withdrawing from this.
I don't know how to do that.
You'll figure it out. They always do.
Okay.
I've had them on my show.
I don't want to do that.
You won't, but you're not going to lose your car.
I'm not.
The tree that you live next to is not going to give you money. And all of a sudden, you're going to see that $11,000.
My family, the two family members that I have, back me up when I need it, which I know is a problem. I owe my brother $3,500. My mom, because my credit card or because my debit card was frozen, she had to pay for the flights to get here, so I owe her a little bit of money.
Well, how much was that? We give a reimbursement.
Yeah. So when you reimburse, I'm going to reimburse her. Yeah.
So what do you owe to them?
To my brother, $3,500.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah. The other one?
To my mom, she always tells me I don't have to pay her back besides these flights.
Besides the flights?
Yeah.
Just give me the flights then.
$600.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She has shuffled me about $5,000 this year.
No, if she doesn't want it back, you are going to accept that.
Okay.
It's a gift.
Thanks.
Anything else, apparently?
To owe to people? Mm-mm.
Okay. Let's figure out what you need to survive. Because even if we
I want to organize that so bad.
Even if we put you in like not a hostel, what's it called? But then your pets, you won't give them. Because the thing is, we could get you a bed in a place, and that can act as a permanent residence, leading you to a better chance of getting a you know, what everyone else considers a permanent residence, that can lead you to a better chance of getting an in-person job. Like, we could do that, but I feel like you're not willing to do that.
In-person job, where am I going to put my dog for an in-person job? She has severe separation anxiety, and she ate through my door. She's on medication.
No, this is, I'm not, this is not hating you. This is not hating you. This is not against you. This is not, I feel like, Madam Jake and Madam Lindsay, I mean, I feel like this is nothing that can be done. It's just every time there's anything, it's like, but we can't because of this, and there's nothing that can be done. Literally, you can't work. One second. Okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to think out loud. You can't work a job because of your dog's separation anxiety. At that point, you are not going to survive in society. And there is no budget I can make. There's no budget I can make in that situation because I'm going to make it on you depending to get a job. You can't.
How have I had a job for a year?
You got a remote job, but again, it is
which is the third.
1 second, and we improved your resume, but every single year from those three remote jobs you've had, every month it is getting more competitive to get a remote job. More people are getting laid off in tech, and everyone wants a remote job. You are competing with the top of the top of the top, and I'm not saying you can't compete, but it is becoming beyond more incredibly hard. In person is what gets you an income next week. Remote job could get you an income 6 months in a year, maybe. And we did the resume tweak. So I'm sorry. Again, I'm going to connect you with all the resources, everything we have. It makes no sense for me to spend my time, the audience's time, their time, especially since we've been recording for an hour 40, which is okay. But there's no point of spending that time to build this because you're not going to do that because every single time there is a reasonable solution, it's, I can't do it because of this thing. The dog thing, come on. At that point.
That was a question. It's not, I can't do it. It was, what should I do?
You might have to have them with a family member for a year or something. You might have to have them work with a trainer once you have a job and you can afford it. You might have to surrender the dog if you cannot survive as a human being, because you do have to survive. If you're not able to survive, they're not able to survive. And I know that's hard. I love my dogs more than anything. Well, not more than anything. I guess I love my family more if I have to rank, but it's pretty damn close. Okay,
they are family.
Exactly, they are family. And I'm just thinking, like, mom, dad, like, love you guys too. I don't want to think.
Love you, Mom.
I don't want them to think they're less important if they're watching. But I get it, and I get the emotions you're feeling because of that. But there might just be very hard life choices we are making so that you have a chance of survival. If you're not willing to make them, I don't know how you survive. I really don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Coming to the post show, guys, I think we're going to talk about even more stuff. The producers know everything about our life, and they're going to talk about things. It's going to be interesting. And make sure to get our investing, budgeting, and debt class all together for 25% off. Your Hammer Financial Score, spending in a budget. I mean, you overspent your income easily, just even with minimum payments. So 0 out of 10. Debt, you have collections, 0 out of 10. Emergency fund, 0 out of 10. Your score's not going to be a 0 out of 10. If you thought, I mean, you said the score was unreasonable, but you must not have taken the thing.
I did take the thing.
And it said 0? You have retirement, so you should have at least I'll take a look at that afterwards.
Okay.
The algorithm there. But your retirement, is it behind for your age? Absolutely. But you are getting started, and there is something in there, and it's moving in right assets. 2 out of 10. And then real estate now 0 out of 10, because I'm sorry, that is not considered real estate.
I understand that.
That's going to be a Hammer Financial Score rounded up. Maybe it's because I have more of a heart than an algorithm. 0.5 out of 10. Guys, stick around for the post show. I already have a feeling it's going to be a good one. You pay your taxes. That face. Are you kidding me?
It wasn't on purpose.
Are you actually kidding me?
I kept resubmitting it, kept getting kicked back, so I just quit. And then I haven't done it since.
Oh! When was the last time you filed taxes?
20.
What's your criticism, lady?
I didn't like how things were handled in that episode.
What?
Just like the way that you approached and handled like their situation. Like,
are you able to say anything of any relevance, or are you just gonna say broad terms?
I'm just like letting you know that like that if you do that, that's not cool.
Any more criticisms not backed up by reality? Dude, you're bringing such dark energy to financial audit.
The tools to change your life have just been upgraded. Download my budgeting app, rebranded to DollarWise today, and start your free trial. Sign up for the annual version, and I'll send you my budget-friendly cookbook that can't be purchased anywhere else, and I'll personally sign it and mail it directly to you. Download the DollarWise budgeting app today and take advantage of your free trial.
Hi, I'm Alexis. I'm 20 years old.
Hi, I'm Colt. I'm 23 years old, and we live in Palestine, Texas.
And this is Financial Audit.
Damn, Austin should have built the Iron Dome. Okay. Well, thanks for coming in, guys. I really appreciate it. So, let's start with you, Alexis. You're the one right in front of me. What do you do for a living?
I currently am immigrating into the States from Canada, so I legally cannot work.
An immigrant to Palestine. Now, this isn't one we've never heard of before.
I'm
this
Canadian.
Is a change of pace.
So I'm Canadian by birth. I lived there most of my life. Came down to the States for school. Worked my ass off in Canada to get to an international school. When I was originally coming to...
Why are you trying to go full red, white, and blue?
There just wasn't a lot of job opportunities there, and school...
Seems like a pretty important part of living.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I wanted to be a kinesiologist.
Okay, so what's your immigration status right now? Are you guys married?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I came in under a student visa.
You've applied for a green card? Or
Yes.
We're in the process. Like we
So a
have
little
the interview
90-day
next
fiance, but from Canada.
Yeah.
Usually it's better than the typical 90-day fiance locations, but I get it.
I met
Okay.
him after I wasn't able to go back to school due to funding issues.
Funding as in you didn't have money?
Yeah. So
Okay.
my family moved down with me, and we were able
Really?
to get a loan to continue my second semester.
Yeah, that's brutal. It is what it is. And international, it's usually a little more expensive anyway,
Yeah.
so it's definitely a moneymaker for schools, that's for sure. And you, I guess you have to be the Uber breadwinner of the house with this situation. So, Colt, what do you do?
Well, I do computer engineering stuff. I build websites, cybersecurity, and I just got out of the military a year ago.
Okay. I have to ask it. Disability forever?
I mean, I think once we pay off the house and we...
Do you have disability?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's coming in from that. Of course you do, because there has not been one veteran in the history of this entire show that has not been on disability for the rest of their life. Go on. What do you make from that?
From the VA, it's about $4,000.
Yeah. Okie dokes. And what do you make in your computer engineering, science, something?
It's before, it's like 45, comes home around like 3 every month.
Okay, 3,000. How'd you guys meet?
We when I was stationed in Fort Stewart, we met on a dating app, and ever since then we have been attached.
Did you cheat on someone with her?
No.
That's how it usually works.
No.
That implies I have game.
Does he have game?
I mean, he pulled me, so.
Okay, so what are we talking about, guys? What are we talking about? How's living in Palestine off as $7,000 a month net? Not bad. Cheaper city of Texas, very small.
Yeah,
It's filled with old people. Everything shuts down at noon on a Friday.
Yeah, that's not what I was asking. How's living off of $7,000 a month?
it's pretty good. I mean, the house is at a good price, and we have acreage.
You own the house?
Yes.
Okay. Good. And where are you on the wait list for green card? How long have you been waiting? What is it, a 6 to 12 month process?
Well, the lawyer originally said that like the allocated time is 24 months.
Yeah.
But
it goes a little quicker than that.
yeah.
typically.
Sometimes, depending on like where your paperwork is in the line.
And you?
And
How long has it been?
so we put in the paperwork officially
Last year?
was February. And we have an interview coming up next week, and then 2 to 3 weeks after that, we'll get a
How long were
green
you guys
card.
together before you got married?
Like 8 months.
Something like that.
Okay.
But that was like.
It was very situational
Yeah, you.
because
I was not using him for a green card. Let's get that straight.
I
I am
was
not going to
getting
be
out
put in
of
that box.
I was living with her out of the
I don't know if we
barracks,
could get you in a box.
and so like to make more money to not have to worry about like the barracks and food and all that, I lived with her. And so we got married in hopes that like we could get her registered so we could make more and get her on insurance.
Through the army.
So you had to get married to get more money from the military.
Yeah, and then I could also get
It wasn't the prime reason, but it was a big push.
As well as like getting me situated with the military insurance and stuff like that.
I love paying more taxes. Thank you. I appreciate my taxes. Okay, so again, what the are we talking about? Please?
Well, with her green card status and her getting a work visa, we were kind of on the fence about if she should work or not.
We're on the fence. Are we disagreeing?
Yes.
Disagreeing.
He's on one side, I'm on one side.
So, okay, we're not on the fence. We're on either side of it. Gotcha. As you were at one point, so.
Honey, I came here legally.
I know. What offense? The existence of offense does not make you illegal.
I mean, if she came across illegally, we'd have way more money.
Yeah. Okay. Guys. Okay, so what are we disagreeing about?
I don't want to be put in the box as a lonely housewife or bored housewife.
You in boxes. Like a cat.
Yeah. But like, I want to be able to provide for our family in some financial way.
Do we have kids?
No, not yet, but we have fur babies.
Okay. So you want to be able to provide, i.e. go to work? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like I want to.
Which makes me think that you're saying, oh, no work for you.
Well, I mean, on my side, I believe that like there's more to the like providing to the family than finances.
He's a trad.
Yeah.
You've married a trad, but you don't want to be trad.
No.
You don't? Okay. Seems like a interesting marriage to have been made, because that's kind of a relatively important thing, as in like how we live together and exist together as a couple.
But like our personalities mesh well together, and he won't like stop me from doing something. Like,
what's your pushback then? What are you doing? How's this conversation going?
I mean, it goes back and forth. Some days it's, we're looking for a job for her. Other days it's like, it's easier for her to help with the animals, and like, especially later on when we have kids.
How many fucking animals do you have?
6, 9.
What was your position in the military?
I was a calibrator.
Does what?
Calibrating equipment.
Right. Okay, so gotcha. Now, obviously, more income always helps. However, like, again, $7,000 for Palestine, right? That's pretty chill.
Yeah.
As far as I know. So it's not like we need that. Obviously, if you want to work, I would rather you have work if you find purpose in that. Absolutely, sure. But this isn't necessarily an income problem. So why are we so f***ed? Because clearly we're f***ed, and this marriage is starting off in a f***ed position. Who's bringing the debt? Who's not? Who's bad? Who's good? What's happening?
For me, like, I just want to have a purpose, and like, I don't entirely appreciate like the comments of like the trad wife situation. In the end, he's not gonna stop me from.
No, I'm saying he prefers that.
Yes, but
so you're not appreciating the reality of what he is literally saying. What the fuck are you talking about?
What I'm trying to say is that he's not going to stop me if I want to work, but like he's obviously going to voice his opinions. And with my
what are you against what was said? Because that is what he wants.
But I had watched this episode with the Somalian woman, and the way that like you would kind of put her in like that immigration box.
Immigration box? What do you mean?
Like just the way that you spoke to them.
She's an immigrant?
No, like she was working and then she wasn't, and then like it's a very different situation for us.
Play a clip, I guess.
Because we were fiscally irresponsible, and that's what we are here to try and fix.
But that is not how this conversation is going to go. Stop trying to control this, okay? You little domineering freak.
I didn't like how things were handled in that episode.
What?
Just like the way that you approached and handled like their situation. Like,
are you able to say anything of any relevance, or are you just going to say broad terms?
You treated it like 90 Day Fiancé.
Yes, because they were doing a 90-day fiancé K-1 visa, just like the show.
And I was not aware of that, but I just really didn't like how...
It was talked about in the episode. If you're going to make commentary in the episode, maybe watch it.
I stopped watching halfway through because of the way.
Good. I love when we do research on a topic and only consume half the information.
But the way that you treated, like, the guy was a piece of work. But like,
what's your criticism, lady?
you just were kind of rude to them. Like, I get that.
Oh,
like,
as in literally 3 years of this show existing? Do you have the ability to look at videos? We upload 3 a week, 3 a day in terms of clips. Do you have the ability to click clack?
I don't follow you. He follows you.
So we're making criticisms without doing any proper research because I guess we're a moron. All right? So that's interesting. Any more criticisms not backed up by reality? All ears.
Not right now.
Oh, okay. So no adequate information was able to be provided. Okay, so I was a little rude to them, i.e., literally, she watched an onboarding video where I say, I'm going to be rude to you. If you don't want to participate in this, it's okay. You don't have to. And then she's like, I'm going to do it. And now she's here, and I'm being a little rude.
I came on the show to support my husband.
Okay. So, I guess the water supply is a little tainted in Canada. All right. So how is she supporting you?
She helps take care of the home. I have a whole bunch of issues where I can't always do everything myself. And with me focusing on work, it allows, equal.
Well, she doesn't want to do that. She wants to work outside of the house, which again, I am not against. I'm not opposed to that.
I mean, that kind of is the separating point is I believe that I'm able to bring enough money that she doesn't have to worry about going to a 9-to-5 that drains you.
Yeah, but that's not why she wants to go to a 9-to-5. Do you not understand her point? Her point is that a lot of people find purpose in their work. A lot of people like to pursue a career out of ambition. A lot of people want to feel like that they are bringing in money because it's a part of our culture. It's a part of Western culture. Even in Canada where things are completely and there's been no productivity growth for 4 years, they still want to bring in money to support their households. So, I mean, do you not understand that?
I mean, I understand that she wants a purpose, but I think that as time goes on, she'll see that her purpose is more than working a 9-to-5.
I mean, we know what he's trying to say. You're saying her purpose is to give birth to your children and raise them. That's what you're saying without saying it.
Not entirely.
Come on.
I mean, she's helping with the community and, she's a part of the church. And so there's definitely different avenues she has.
Okay. So we visit the mosque constantly. Got it. That's okay. Good. I'm glad you guys are supporting the community or something. You can still do that and work. Are you saying she can't do those things and work?
I mean, it's going to be easier for her. Working minimum wage jobs for a while, it makes you realize that it's not fun. And if it's something that you don't have to worry about.
That's up to her. She can stop if she doesn't like it. And this gives her more flexibility with your stronger income, half of it due to disability, but stronger income. It gives her the flexibility where she doesn't have to rush into a job. She can wait until she finds a job she wants.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she has to go put the fries in the bag. Yeah.
Another issue too is she doesn't have a driver's license yet. So I'd have to drive her to work every time. And
she could Uber, right?
I mean, out in the woods.
How far of a bike ride or scooter would it be?
I mean, it's 7 miles to town. So
Okay.
That was just to the gas station at the end of the road.
And how far is your commute?
I work from home.
Okay, so you have a little bit more flexibility.
My commute's from the bed to the office.
So I think you have a bit more flexibility. You can probably take her if she wants to. Why are you so set on you determining what she's doing?
I mean, I have my values and I respect hers. I'm going to support her, but I feel like that,
It seems like a pretty big divide. What are your thoughts on this? Because I know you've married this, and it's not bad if both are aligned, but you're not aligned on this.
I mean, if I want to work, then he's going to let me work. But right now,
Yeah, he clearly won't be happy about it, though, is the thing. Which is, a problem.
a lot of the work I'm doing right now is volunteer-based work, and I really enjoy doing that because I'm helping the community in a way.
Yeah.
And if I wanted to work, like, there's some opportunities in the town, but I think, like, he just doesn't want me to work, like, at, like, a grocery store, like McDonald's, like, just because he has worked in those places and emotionally and physically drained him a lot.
Exactly, but this allows her to get whatever job she wants. She could be the fucking community beheader. You know, there's a lot of options.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to see what lines up. I mean, I definitely think
this is weird, guys.
Like,
you guys are
some of
weird.
the
You came in kind of like a bitch, and then you're coming in and you're not like allowing her to leave the house. And well, she'll do it anyway because she's persistent, but
Stubborn.
Stubborn. But she's
Tenacious, I prefer.
Canadian.
Fair
there
enough.
you go. That's a good one.
But like the volunteer I'm doing right now that's like taking up a lot of my time can go somewhere. Like, it's not like I'm just like doing it because I have nothing to do. Like, I shoot my shot with this company, and like they looked at my work. They said, yes, I'm not getting paid for it, but like I am helping them, and like this could go somewhere. Like,
So there's been conversations about it going somewhere once we transition.
I can't say a lot about it right now, but it is a movie, and they're working on getting my name in the credits.
Okay.
Because I'm helping them with a lot of the background media stuff.
And I guess that just gets put on your IMDb. Is that what we're like? I don't know.
Then like my stepdad also owns an auto shop, so like I created an Instagram.
In Palestine?
No, in Georgia, where the rest of my family lives. But I created an Instagram account with that, and I help them manage it. So like a lot of that, I have a lot of social media and like background experience with that.
Lindsay is on you right now. No, you're gonna. Never mind. No, she's being okay. She just said, "Ooh, you created an Instagram account. Whoa!" It's like, okay, great. Like social media management.
I created
that is a real
all
job.
of the like posters and posts behind it. Like I do a lot of the social media management for that auto shop.
How many followers does it have?
It's a newer account because I had to create a new one, but it's also
Can I see
small.
it?
Yeah, if I can find my phone. I moved on phonics.
Oh, she's a Disney adult.
I am not a Disney adult.
Did I see Disney stuff on that backpack?
It's Stitch, but I'm not a Disney adult.
Oh, oh, they're telling me your honeymoon was booked for Disney.
That fell through.
Why?
No monies.
Okay. Do I see 4 posts?
I literally created it like a month ago.
4 posts in a month? They're telling me that you disagree with me on some big things.
I mean, there's certain items in life that kind of sucks that they're expensive, but what joy do you get if you live out of a cardboard box making a whole bunch of extra money?
Did I say live in a cardboard box? No, the auto one.
Oh.
But your one that you were bragging about has like 39 followers. Right?
It's an open account, but like I don't.
But if it's to brag about building a social media presence, right? Because if that's what we're using to get a future job, I'm not like bullying you on that. Like, we can't use it as like a resume piece.
Yeah, I know, but like that.
Can I see the other account?
Yeah.
Well, so what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, it's expensive to buy a foreigner, but I don't know.
Like the old Instagram account that got locked out had like a ton of posts on there. This one I'm trying to rebuild and get all the followers back from the old account, which is taking way longer than I thought it would.
I've had 156 page views this month. Okay. You gotta post a lot more than that. Lots of stories, lots of reels. Get on the algo game. What am I saying about cardboard boxes or whatever?
You
guys are obsessed with boxes.
There's certain life luxuries that are.
Are you guys able to ever say any examples with any criticisms you have? Please use an example or just say what you actually disagree. You guys are saying such broad things that have no...
You talk about like DoorDash, right?
DoorDash, yes.
Some days it's easier to DoorDash things than it is to cook.
Did I ever say it was harder?
No. But
so what's the argument? Because I never said that. I said you're a financial fucking moron if you're in high interest debt, can barely afford to pay your bills, and you're spending $50 getting delivered dinner instead of $7 meal prep. Yeah, I would say that, but I never said it was easier.
It's worth it sometimes.
Not financially. Worth it mentally, not physically. Worth it mentally, maybe. But also not really, because you're fucking yourself financially. You guys financially stressed at all?
I mean, I believe everything's going to work out.
Well, it helps that you get $4,000 a month for the rest of your life, inflation adjusted. What else? Because that was a bad point.
We'll just have to go through it.
Really? That's it? He disagrees with me on things, and it's sometimes DoorDash is easier.
Yeah.
Guys, why the f*** are you on this show? To fight me with that? Come on, I'm good with a little combativeness, and I'm good with people calling me out on things, but my goodness, you sound like Reddit. You're not even bringing up good points. You know, like how I was talking to a guest, how we've talked to every single guest that they've consented to through multiple onboarding processes over 3 months. You think that getting DoorDash makes more sense than meal prepping when you're in heinous debt that is destroying your life? You can't even bring up what you didn't like about me saying. You can't bring up a good point why DoorDash is better. Do you guys have anything here?
You know, one of the examples is like you were talking about how it's cheaper to, put a mattress on the ground and sleep on that instead of buying a bed.
Obviously, financially, yes, sure.
But sometimes, like, I need to have a new bed frame.
It's situational. It's not one size fits all. I brought up how I focused on paying debt, so I slept on an air mattress when I moved to Austin for a long time. Yes, if you have back problems, obviously maybe you can't do that. Nothing is one size fits all. Anything else? Let's get back to yours. What did you not like me saying to her?
You just looked at it literally like, I don't want you to look at me like I'm that couple. Like, I did not come here for a 90-day fiancé visa. I came here for school.
Okay, have I suggested?
No, but I have been put in that box before. I have been...
Why are you preemptively freaking out on me then?
Because I'm defending myself and defending my honor,
but you're
and I'm not
against something that hasn't been said.
I'm just like letting you know that like that if you do that, that's not cool. Like you did that to them.
Okay, yes, I get angry about things that haven't been done as well. I'm pissed at you for punching me later, potentially. That's very upsetting. I'm preemptively pressing charges. I'm not opposed to this process. Also, 90 Day Fiancé is the name of a show. It's 90 days because in the K-1 visa, you get to come here for 90 days and then get married. That's not even a bad thing.
I have been viewed, like, at school, my classmates were like, you're just here for, like, a green card through getting graduated.
Were they joking? Or were
no,
they being
some
genuine?
of them were genuinely serious.
Okay, well, they're being and honestly, who even knows? If you are or not, it doesn't matter.
But I don't want you to view me as that because you don't know me.
But also, I didn't view you as that. I never said that. You're making something up in your brain that hasn't happened. What the f are you guys? This is the weirdest couple I've ever had on. And then you bring up a criticism of another episode out of fear for yourself, I guess? I don't even know. You didn't like how I was talking about her? They were very clear she was marrying for visa. I mean, that was as clear as the day, as day. But that's okay. They can live whatever kind of life they want. But it was very clear with the dowry and everything. It was weird. Are you paying a dowry?
No.
Then I'm not making that criticism. I don't know what you're on about. You're going to come on here and try that? What are we doing? All right, well, let's just jump into these finances. I want to hear, at the same time, I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. And on go, 3, 2, 1, go, I want you guys at the exact same time to give me what you think your household financial score is. So the entire household, 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. So 3, 2, 1.
4.
7-ish. I don't really know. Like, I'm trying to understand
Why?
it, but at the same time,
0 being the worst, 10 being the best.
I'm trying to understand it, but I haven't quite gotten a grasp on all of it. Like,
Are we talking about, you mean the household finances?
yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, well, okay, the Discover It is up first. I'd like more information on that. But if you guys want to get your financial score, make sure to take the assessment at CalebHammer.com. You can also go to CalebHammer.com/apply and join us on this show here in Austin, Texas. Don't forget, if you don't want to end up on this show, just download our DollarWise budgeting app. Make sure you take the annual version, take the free trial, then take the annual version. I'll send you our budget-friendly cookbook signed by me, mailed directly to you. And join DollarWise Central, which is a program you can join where you can take all of our educational programs for a much lower price than taking them individually. We did that so more people could have access. So go to dollarwise.com. Okay, so you don't have a lot of grasp on the finance. Again, I want to get into this Discover It, but I need more information on that. What is happening? Well, I guess from your perspective first, why don't you have a lot of grasp on the household finances?
I'm not like super math smart, so like looking at like spreadsheets and numbers, like it doesn't always like make sense to me, or like where this number is going to, or why this number. Like,
well, I'm gonna let you know out of the gate. I mean, I'm fucking math. I was in borderline, like on the edge of like I could hear the next door when I was, in math class. I was that close. Okay, so I'm very bad at math. Very bad at math. This is elementary. I'm not saying that as an insult to you, but like, this is, you just got to look at it for 10 minutes and you get it. Because it just tells you, okay, here's the purchases that were made.
Yeah, like I
here's
understand
the interest that is happening. Okay, so what's the struggle?
I've never like had a credit card to my name, so like,
Okay.
I've never like actually had a credit card before. So like just understanding how like those can be a dangerous slope and trying to understand like what we might be using them for is where I'm trying to understand like the situation.
What's your take here?
One of the hardest things with like having an immigrant life that's not all the way in yet is no banks.
Why are you framing it instead? Why are you framing it? You're going to get me in trouble again with her. Why are you framing it as
well, because
my fucking immigrant wife, my fucking foreigner wife? Like, what are you okay, sure.
So, like, she doesn't have a social, so none of the banks, like, allow her to have accounts.
Yes.
So
okay.
It's hard for her to get into it and actually see the numbers daily.
Yeah, but she could just log in with the same bank information if you're willing to share it, which is your wife. Is he not willing to share it?
I mean, I could have it if I wanted to.
She thinks you're a pushover, by the way, because anytime there's anything, she's like, I can do that if I want. Are you a pushover?
To a limit. Happy wife, happy life.
Sure. What's the limit? All right.
I will have a conversation with him before I do anything. Like, I won't just, like, go out and do it.
But you'll do it regardless.
Probably.
Okay.
But, like, if I wanted to, like, look at his, like, accounts, like, I can. Like, if I wanted to, like, look on his phone and, like, see it, I can if I want to. Like, it's not like he's hiding
Where's the
anything.
disconnect? Why aren't we sitting down and just talking about the household finances on a monthly basis, though? Why aren't we doing any conversation of budgeting, anything of like, okay, here's the situation. I assume you're bringing the debt into this relationship then, because you haven't had a credit card. Even though there's more debts that we can get than a credit card, but even still.
It's all my debt that I brought
Why aren't you communicating effectively? Why aren't you explaining? Why aren't we sitting down going over a budget together?
I mean, we have a monthly, if you want to call it that, a session where we talk about it.
And how would you say that goes? What would you say happens?
Like, with that, I plan, like, what groceries we would get.
How do you plan it? Is it based on, like, how do you know what is left to do groceries? How do you know how much we can?
So, we do a lot of our shopping at Aldi because they have for certain things, and it saves us a lot of money by doing Aldi shopping.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that doesn't answer the question though. How do you determine how much money you're able to spend on groceries though?
I obviously go into like the pantry and look at what we have. And then he tells me, like, I'll tell him we need this stuff, and he'll tell me we have this much money for it.
Okay, so you are the one that essentially gives permission to spend money.
Yeah.
Why is it permission to spend money instead of being on the same page about what our financial situation is month to month and budget appropriately?
I mean, I try to communicate it.
Why does it fall on deaf ears? Why does that fail?
My brain goes to the worst case scenario, like the ship is sinking. Like that's what I've seen with my family financial history. Like growing up, like I only ever saw like conversation when it was bad.
Yeah, same.
So like that's all I really know. So my brain goes to like are we in like sunken ship territory?
What are you talking about? Okay. But you have the conversation, you try to hit. He's saying he tries to have the conversation, and then you just don't hear it.
Because most of the time, my brain will be like, are we as bad as my brain is making it?
What is your brain making it? Where do you think you are?
Like under the water, sunken ship territory.
How much debt does the household have? How much? You, not you. How much debt does the household have?
In what way?
Get rid of the mortgage. How much debt does the household have? You two combined.
We have the car payments.
Including the family members, apparently.
I'm not sure.
This is important. We should be on the same page. Especially if you want to be like doom and gloom, which I kind of understand. You should at least know what the doom is so you can gloom properly.
I understand like the basics of like the plan he has and like what he's doing.
Well, how much debt do you think the household has outside of the mortgage? So just think. What do you think? What is your gut telling you?
I don't quite know.
Come on, just gut. What's your gut telling you based on the conversations you had? Hit me.
I have no idea.
A number. Come on. And I'm not going to take not an answer. Based on the conversations you have, what would you think it is? If you had to do your best guess.
Like 11?
Okay. $43,000 of bad debt, high interest bad debt. Or family debt, 43. Then there's, of course, the mortgage of 302, but... Okay. So we know what comes in. What went out last month? $7,000 comes in. How much went out last month? What do you think was spent? This includes on debt. I'd like to hear from you. And then I would like to hear your answer. What do you think?
I honestly don't know, like right off the top of my head.
So this kind of makes sense that when he says that anything he talks about finances is just kind of, what? If we're going to be doom and gloom, you got to at least kind of have any inkling of the numbers, right? What do you think was spent last month? Best guess.
Like, I have no idea.
Best guess, dude. I
don't know.
Just based on any conversations you have, what you've witnessed, what do you think went out? Including debt payments, including, everything. Just everything.
If I had, like, something in front of me, like, I do best with paper, so...
You just told me you did bad with that at the beginning. So, like, a few minutes ago.
I'm a paper and pen person. Like, if I were to see it on a computer screen, then it's just, like...
Really? Are you sure? Because I think you're a not answer the question kind of person. Just best guess based on the conversations you guys have had. He talks to you. You don't listen. What do you think?
3.
3,000. Okay, so 7,000 comes in, 3,000 gets spent total, even though your mortgage is probably close to that. Okay, and you?
I mean, I think last month we had some repairs or something. So it's probably like 7.5. It's not like
7,500. Okay, it was $17,159.03. What the fuck are we talking about? Yes, that is doom and gloom because that is apocalyptic because that is bad. That is $10,000 that comes in on a normal monthly basis. $10,000 more than comes home on a normal monthly basis. What the fuck?
Come
on, you're the one managing the finances. You're supposed to be the big guy, the guy who knows, the guy to talk to her.
Our, owning a home is great. We had our septic tank go out within a few months of us owning the home.
Good. Then you shouldn't get a home unless you have a fully funded emergency fund.
So we had to replace that. And while they were doing that, they nicked one of the AC lines. In total, we spent like $9,000 in repairs on on just the
expensive, but even still, let's say $9,000 just went to the repairs, which who even knows if that's what that happened that month. We're going to find out. You still spent $1,000 more than came in outside of the repairs then by your own math.
We also had to buy a whole new bathroom set because of all this. The septic tank failed, so we had, an inch of water in our tub. So, I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't like to use toothbrushes and shit.
Listen, guys, I don't know. I don't know. What's going on with this Discover car? What I can't tell is the balance from last month was big, but it was also paid off, but then you tripled it. I can't tell, does this have a balance? Is it paid off every month? What is going on?
Well, my grandmother paid off the card and then let us use it.
Wait, what do you mean let you use it? Is it your card?
It's in our possession.
Is it in your name?
No.
This is in your grandma's name? You put $7,000 on your grandma's name? Your grandmother?
She allowed it.
She's your grandma. What do you think she'd do? She's an old sweet lady. How old is she?
70s.
Oh, how the dare you? That's disgusting. That is disgusting.
I mean,
do they do that in Canada? That is disgusting.
I mean, she believes that once she passes, all the debt disappears.
Credit card, yes. But there's going to be certain things to potentially settle, especially in the state of Texas, if you're taking advantage of any assets she might have. Are you expected to get any assets?
I don't believe so.
Okay, then you wouldn't have to worry about the settling, but someone else might that is going to get her assets. So you're passing this on to someone else that you're probably related to, potentially. Are you having fun? You're just playing with your little ball there. Are you here? Like, what the fuck is going on? You're just looking down? Are you listening? Are you participating? Why the fuck are you guys here? Hello?
I'm here.
What am I doing here, dude?
I mean, we're obviously here for a reason.
Is she? Does she need to be here, or should I send her to the other fucking room? Huh?
Don't.
You're ruining my mood. You're bringing such dark energy to financial audit. Does she even know what she's doing right now? You're just being miserable to be around. All right, I brought you a proper American-style wife to sit in. He's a good bottom, so he'll play for you for now. Okay. Discover it. Again, this is what I tried to be on. I don't necessarily know how to... She knows what show she's on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't you?
I know what show I'm on.
Yeah. Well, your name's Alexis, so... Okay. So on the Discover It, what you put on your grandma... This is your grandma. Your grandmother has this. Well, your grandmother, your grandma-in-law.
She suggested it because that was the only short-term solution. We kind of had a long game plan for it.
Why'd you need this? Why'd you need this $7,078.90? Your cologne is very strong.
Can't take it with you when you're gone.
The cologne?
No, that to Granny.
Okay.
Because we literally had sitting for months. We had to go walk to our cabin on our property.
For months. So your grandma had to do this? Why didn't you? You should never get a house without a fully funded emergency fund. Why? This is the first gay male couple we've had, by the way. I'm very excited about it.
I'm straight.
Because
should never get a house without a fully.
It's not as...
Why'd you do it?
It's a lot easier to get into it now than it is because I didn't have to put down anything for the house.
Great. You should still have a fully funded emergency fund. How does that change that? You should never get into a house which is going to demand repairs and higher expenses in many different ways. But you get the advantage of the market grows. You get an equity position. It's great. Why would you do this without a fully funded emergency fund? Look what it did. Now you're putting $70,000 on grandma. $70,000 on grandma. Well, $7,000, sorry, on grandma.
It's with the way that the housing market was at the time, it just made sense to get into it now rather than
It
later.
does never make sense again. Look what it's done.
The house has gone up from 190.
Yes, and now you're in deep credit card debt, and a lot of it's on your grandma. This is what happens when you buy a house without a fully funded emergency fund. It doesn't make any sense. Now, Alexis,
Listen,
is this how Alexis acts when she's home? Because, like, honestly, she was fighting on everything for no reason. She was so defensive. She was nothing. When we, obviously, of course, we're a little goony for the show, sure, but it's like, we want to get through these statements and stuff. And she just like, is this how she acts in all the financial conversations?
Sometimes, yeah.
to be fair, Grandma's had twice as long to work. We should be able to pull from that fund.
Do you agree with that?
I mean, it's the situation we were in. It was either that or we had to shower with the hose.
How do you interact with her though? If these are if this is how she is, not this. Obviously, this is a little bit of a bit, but before.
I mean, you know, it's just learning how to get the message across.
What have you learned?
That,
Sounds like we haven't come to a conclusion yet.
that some things are more touchy than others.
What's touchy? Apparently, just the word immigration makes her fucking go nuclear.
Yeah, some words are more touchy than others, but it's just how
She's an immigrant. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah. It's how...
But why does that word trigger her? Okay, well, either way. Okay, cool. So what about the finances, though?
I mean, I try to tell her and involve her, but, like, right now I'm in this position where a lot is, like, changed. Not financially, but, like, I expanded my debit cards into 3 to try and, like, section money for where it goes.
What does this have to do with communicating to her?
But my, like, budgeting app has gotten so out of sync.
Why?
Because it's changed so much.
Sounds like he's not using the right one. Okay. So, I don't know. I'll put you guys through therapy sessions with Soundermind. It's what I use. It's what I recommend the audience use as well. And I'll get you guys should use the Fizz credit card as well because, well, it's a debit card that builds credit. Fizz card. And I'll also gift her a Course Career certification so once she gets into the workforce, she can leverage it to land a good job. Those are the resources we're able to provide, plus all of our educational classes and app. But there's Discovery card again with the grandma. This is so... Okay, so are you making the minimums on this? Like, what's the plan?
So she's going to be living in the cabin that we have on our property. And so, like, she makes the minimum out of security for herself. And then whatever I can throw in, and then I pay the bills for the cabin, and then she puts that money towards the car.
Why overcomplicate this? It's so weird. Just make the fucking payment.
I'm working on it.
Go on.
I've been making like $500 a month into it.
I fucking hope so, but that's not what I literally see in your most recent statement. Also, by the way, you know, when you guys were going out to eat, as you know, stuff like that, of course, which we know you did in here. But this credit card, Grandma bailed us out. Grandma bailed us out. Grandma bailed us out in order to survive, to make the repairs. Oh, wait, we're going to McDonald's, Marshall's, Ross Store, Infest WAP.
Partial is for work. Partial is because we couldn't do dishes.
Partial? I didn't say partial. Oh, partial. Partial. So Ross Store and Marshall's is for work?
I had to get a suitcase for work.
So you had to go to 2 locations for a suitcase?
The company reimbursed me for that, and I put that towards
Which one? You went to 2?
For both of them.
And okay, and the McDonald's and PayPal and the Infest Away.
That was our pest treatment to get termite treatment around the cabin and our house.
$737. So Grandma covered all
And
that.
mosquito stuff.
It was the septic thing. It was $500, but again, it was $7,000 of purchases. We got gas. Morgan Podetary?
It was for appointment that we didn't have the money at the time to get.
M&M Worth?
Oh, that's to have the septic tank pumped. Okay. So we had to have it pumped
and
before.
Then lots of Walmart. Again, this is all Grandma, though, at 21.24% interest. So she's having to have that interest accrue on her life.
I'm trying to pay as much as I can.
Okay.
Now kiss your wife, please.
I have standards.
That's for later.
All right. Okay, Navy Federal. What's going on with this one? Because let me tell you, this one you did not put a big payment to. And we know why, because the last one was only Grandma putting a big payment towards it. But whatever. Navy Federal Credit Union. On here, we owe Oh, my fuck. Oh, you're over the fucking limit. Your hubby is over the limit. You're over the limit. $5,478 is what the balance is. You're over by $78.26. Why?
The interest is high on it. And minimum payments just barely make enough.
No, you little. Hey, guess what? If you make your minimum monthly payments, it covers the interest enough where it at least goes down. It wouldn't be above the limit. That's a lie. How about the $131.81 of purchases? Maybe that's what did it.
Yeah.
This is what you want to attach yourself to for the rest of your life?
What's the point of having a card if you can't spend on it?
He's trying to be Alexis. Yes. Is that what she would have said?
No.
No, she would have said, "Oh, I'm an immigrant."
I mean, it's what we had to do.
Cry. Okay. Oh no.
It's okay. Thank you.
Canada to America, very stressful. Biggest culture shock that anyone has ever experienced. Okay. So why the fuck are you purchasing on a card that you cannot pay off that is accruing $79.55 in interest?
Because I prioritize paying my bills, and sometimes there's a bit of overlap.
What? What? That doesn't make sense to me. Can you translate for him?
I prioritize paying the bills that result in things getting shut off.
Yes, because on here it's Amazon and DoorDash. What the fuck, dude? No, that's not a joke. I know we're being silly. That's not a fucking joke, though. Amazon and DoorDash pushing you over the limit?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I had to buy some stuff.
Yeah, pull up your Amazon for me then.
I don't even remember what I got. It's probably something
I had
for the
to buy
house.
some stuff. Now that I'm going to see it, it's, well, I don't even remember. Minimum monthly payment is $133.55. Hey, buddy, how long does this take to pay off if you only make your minimum monthly payments and you don't purchase on it? Which, you still pull up your phone. That's not an excuse to put it away. If you only make your minimum monthly payments and you do not purchase, of which you are incapable of not purchasing. But how long does it take?
Forever.
How long does it take, do you think?
I mean, it's probably like 10 years, 12 years.
21.
I'm going to use this year's tax returns to pay off a chunk of it.
Why would you, what tax returns? What's your big chunk of tax returns? Why would you get something so big?
Because putting her
Your
social...
withholdings are insane? Huh?
Because originally we were filing as just me because I only had the income coming in. But because immigration wanted us, the lawyers wanted us to have evidence that I'm not filing as single, we put an extension on it. So now we should be getting back about $2,000 or $3,000.
That's not going to pay this off, buddy. You got, that'll bring
It's going to make it...
That'll make it not above max. We got eye cups. It probably shows she can walk around and not see that she's in a different country so it doesn't terrify her. Cable splitters. You got more cable things. Audio speaker wiring. Someone's doing a fucking project. AirPods 4. You. Come on, you don't need that to survive. Memory foam ear tips. Travel backpack. Indoor outdoor cat thing. Large eyeglass cleaner. Oh, a fucking mount for our Apple TV. Come on. Oh, you're just getting so much bullshit on here. So much bullshit. And then what's in our cart? Oh, $185 fucking speaker. No. F off. No, I'm deleting it. Off.
off. Dude, you don't have money. You're maxed out on a credit card and you're using a tax return to even just get it below max. It's so stupid. I'd be careful touching that. An immigrant's been touching it. Listen. Why the are we purchasing so much Amazon when this is over maxed out and you have no hope of paying it off? So tax return's the only way and you're only getting something special because of her.
Because I have house projects that...
You don't get to do fucking little wannabe projects and get AirPods and all this wiring and speakers. Those house projects. Those are house wants, not house needs. Getting the out, yeah, that's a house need. This little speaker project and the little cat thing and this not needs. What?
With the AirPods in defense, though, is...
So you didn't have to hear her yap?
No, because...
Or is that what she wears when you try to talk about budgeting to her?
Because we have enough of a cushion that some of those household luxuries are okay
Cushion?
once.
Are you? What are you talking about? You are over maxed out. What are you actually talking about? What cushion are you talking about? Possibly, you spent $10,000 more than you brought in. Cushion. You're using your grandma's credit card cushion. You cushion. You cushion. There's not. How dare you even use that word? Legitimately, how dare you? That's disgusting. You're using your grandma's credit card and you're using the word cushion. No, this is not funny. This is not fucking funny. You're using your grandma's credit card. And you use the word cushion with me. Fuck you. That is some bullshit. What the kind of man are you? That's disgusting. What do you have to say? That's fucking bullshit. Oh, more DoorDash, by the way, and also the pharmacy. The pharmacy's fine, but you got Panda Express DoorDash. $312 of interest this year so far on a 17.24% interest rate. Yeah, what do you have to say?
You only live life once.
Good. Die, put it on everyone else around you.
Damn right. American dream.
You don't care about fucking your wife when you die?
She'll be set for life.
Not for life. What do you have?
Like $600,000 in life insurance.
Okay, that's not for life.
And she gets my VA retirement and
that's for life, but even still, it's not going to be perfect.
Other military benefits of like
Set for life is millions, though. Come on.
I mean, the house will be paid. All the debts will be paid. She'll be getting $500 in income every month.
Whoa, $500. Look at you. You're set up for life.
On top of that, $4,000.
Oh my goodness, set up for life. That's not, look what she's doing. She's not able to survive as it is. You guys can't survive off of 7. What are you talking about?
I mean,
4,000 isn't insignificant, but you can't even survive off of 7.
Once it's all
also
paid
only
off.
live once. Fuck you. You're statistically likely to live a very long life.
Not what after the army did to me.
I don't even know what that means. What the fuck? Has China invaded that I'm not aware of? I don't know. Okay, so listen. You are probably going to make it to your 60s, at least, right?
Yeah, probably.
Good.
Hopefully.
Dude, you're 23. You've been out in the sun. Wear sunscreen next time. Okay.
It's a hard 23.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you got more than double your life left. You only live once. You're f***ing the rest of your life right now.
Yeah.
And your only life once is getting Panda Express. That's a sad YOLO.
The current American situation.
Go on. You might have to educate me on that.
A majority, I mean, your show exists, so, a good portion of Americans are barely making it by.
Yeah, and this is your choice. You're getting DoorDash Panda Express. F*** you. You're not barely making it by because of the system. In fact, the system's only supporting you thanks to my taxes. You're welcome. Okay, so
a little confused. You're going to use the system as an excuse? This is what it's like for every American. Dude, you're getting DoorDash, spending $10,000 more than you make, putting everything on your grandma, and you say YOLO. Fuck you. That's you.
I mean, it'll all work out.
No. There have been people that lose their house. There have been people that lose their cars. There are people that go through bankruptcy many times. There are people who die in poverty. That is incorrect. What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, I'll slowly be chipping away at it.
Says who? Says when? You are putting money on grandma's credit card. You are saying many things that have no basis in reality right now.
There's just adjustment periods where you have to keep trying.
What are you adjusting? Because your only adjustment literally last month was putting money on grandma's credit card. That's where you're headed right now. Where's your adjustment?
Shift things around a little.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? You don't even know what you're talking about. That doesn't make sense. You're not doing any of that. All right, let's bring her back in. Brandon's cologne's very strong.
I smell good, don't I?
No. All right, well, the news, she's decided that she hates me. And she's not coming back on. So we're doing this solo, my friend.
All right.
And you're going to have to try to communicate it to her.
Okay.
Which, good luck.
Yeah.
I don't know. What a mess. What a mess. How the listen, how are you going to possibly... Well, now I have to actually ask it. I literally wasn't thinking this until she brought it up. But now the fact that we're doing this, she's not willing to have conversations about this. You guys never have conversations about finances. What's your confidence level that she is not here just for a green card? She was right. I totally did bring it up.
I mean, I trust her that she's not in it for just a green card.
This is so weird. This is such a weird dynamic.
Yeah. I mean, it's our dynamic. It works how we work it, you know?
I don't know. We have a 50% divorce rate in this country, if I'm not mistaken. So,
I mean, we have our own struggles, just like how everyone
what are your
else
guys'
does.
struggles? Because listen, finances are one of the leading causes for divorces in this country. The finances are you're incapable of communicating about it with each other. She freaks the out, goes nuclear at all times.
I mean, it's communication
what do you
on
have?
both parts.
Well, what communication? There is none. I witnessed it here. In between fucking things. Before and after. The communication are you talking about?
I mean, obviously.
But are you able to say more than 2 words, please? I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're trying to say.
Like, we both are working on communication and finance.
What are your struggles? You said you have struggles.
Communication.
Okay, well, I hope that you guys are able to sort it out. I don't know. I was hoping... This is such a weird episode, guys. This is such a weird episode. Okay, we have a Capital One. What's up with this? Because we're at $4,305.66. Minimum monthly payment, $57. You purchased $481. Oh, good. It's $5 over max. Well done. Interest charge, $14.08. 20 years to pay off. So 2 cards in a row. 20 years to pay off. What the f*** is going on? Why are we 2 cards above the limit? Does she even know that? Does she even know there's 2 cards above the limit?
No.
Well, we have a break between this and the post show. We'll see if we can convince her to come on the post show, and I'll fucking expose you, man. Why do you have 2? Why is this above the limit? Why are you purchasing on again? It's not the interest. Interest sucks, but you would be going down. The balance would be going down slightly. You are over because you're purchasing.
Because I'm putting too much money on the card to pay it off. And then I have to buy something.
When did you figure this out? When did you figure out this magical, we figured it out. Math isn't mathin'. When did you learn this? Because you're doing it. You're still fucking doing it.
I mean, that's how I'm doing it.
No. No, you said you're putting too much on the card, so you have to spend money on the credit card. If you know this, then why the fuck are you doing it?
Because there's a lot of stuff that happens in the time frame.
What? What? No! Guy, oh my gosh, you are incapable of answering this question. The question is, you specifically have admitted that you put too much money on the credit card, so you have to spend money on the credit card. If you know that reality, then why are you still doing this?
Because there's a lot of stuff that comes up that I forget about.
Do you not know what I'm fucking asking? Why are you still putting that much money towards the credit card then?
Because I'm trying to pay it off.
But it's not working. You are self-admitting that it is not working. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You are self-admitting that it is not working. You are self-admitting. You. So why are you still doing that part? I'm not saying the spending part. I'm saying why are you still putting that much money towards it? Towards it if you are self-admitting that it is not working.
Because I'm just trying what I can.
What are you guys? Where are you guys were birthed in the same fucking cauldron. This is insane. What are you talking about? What the are you talking about? What? What, buddy? That is not a fucking answer. What is Virago, fox and hair?
I gotta keep my beard and hair looking good anyways.
Well, so far no success. What would it be like without?
At least I look better than your hair.
No, buddy, you are receding to here. I have a full head, my friend. Ha ha ha. I got a little patch here, but at least I'm trimming properly. What do you got going on? You got hair halfway up your neck. This isn't a battle you want to fight. So what is it? It's a treatment? You just need finasteride, buddy. It's not even a sponsorship. And I know some people get soft from it. Personally, I would just be soft in general.
That's what she said.
This is me. But, right? Are you about to commit a mass shooting? I don't, like, what's...
I'm trying to think.
Yes, well, this isn't working. What is it meant for? What is it? Is it finasteride?
It's for getting my hair done.
Getting your hair done?
And trimmed.
It's a subscription to trim your hair?
No, it's a...
You got a razor?
No.
What is this?
Going to a hair salon.
Okay, thank you. For f***'s sake, you made it sound like it was like hair treatment.
No.
I don't f***ing know. You got neck pubes. I don't know what's happening. Do you game?
Yes.
You give us a bad rap, man. It's not fair. A lot of interest is accruing, of course. And you got subscription, lots of Aldi's, O'Reilly, Walmart, lots of Walmart. Some bull purchases at Walmart, if I had to guess, to be honest. 4% interest. Why is it at 4%? You're lucky it is. That doesn't give you an excuse to fuck this.
You know, not to plug the military, but...
Plug away.
The SCRA helps it to make it like 6%. Anything that is existing before you join makes it come down to 6%.
So this existed before you joined?
Yeah.
That's nice. I mean, that's a good benefit. That's not one that, milks the taxpayer.
Most cool companies will bring it down to 4, but the legal limit is 6.
Okay. And they brought it to 4, so they were good. No, I love that. I love the vast majority of benefits. And I do have to say, especially since I made fun of it in this episode, and I have to mention this in case you're a first-time viewer, I'm totally good with military disability. We have an interesting fact that we've discovered in the show where we get veterans every other episode, almost maybe every 3 episodes. There has not been one veteran in the entire 3 years of the show, many of whom never actually went overseas or actually did anything or whatever. One of them was even just a cook, who are on borderline full disability for the rest of their life. This takes up 2% of the federal budget. 2% of the federal budget, just that alone, which is chunky. It's like $500 billion a year or something.
So I'm not against it. It just seems like, there might be something wrong, especially since there's services out there that you can go to and they help you sell your disability to the VA to get your disability. They literally coach you on how to get it. Yeah, something's going on. But I'm not against it as a concept. And I'm certainly not against the 4% thing. But again, even though it's a 4%, that doesn't give you an excuse. I feel like that is giving you an excuse. It's giving you an excuse, even though it is not adequate, to then just go spend the money on there. Like, yes, get your hair cut, buddy. I'm all about it. Chop, chop, chop. You know? You're going to be giving it up soon anyway, so, like, enjoy it while you can. And at that point, just don't put it on a credit card.
Well, I got to make payments on the credit card.
What?
Whatever's left of that big payment goes towards it.
Whatever's left of that big payment goes towards it. Goes towards what? The haircut?
Goes towards the credit card.
Buddy, let's speak in complete sentences, please, so I can at least fully understand what you're saying.
Like, you make
are you the Riddler?
You make larger payments, and because you make larger payments, you can't put it as much onto debit. So
let's not make larger payments.
Math is a really cool thing.
Please share another riddle if you must.
But it makes a minimum payment.
Okay. I don't know what you're saying. What makes a minimum payment? But Who's it? What?
The big payment you make. And then whatever's left goes towards the minimum payment, and it makes a larger payment.
Oh, fuck. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, it's over the limit. Who'd have thought? 3 in a row. Quicksilver. What's going on with this one? Take 2. What's going on with this one? Take 3. What's going on with this one? Okay, I thought you were going to make me get to number 4.
A general purpose card.
A JP card?
General purpose? Like,
We have a general purpose card?
Like for if I'm short on something.
That's not what a credit card's for. What do you think a credit card is to you?
A stopgap.
General purpose? Stopgap. You've already jumped the gap. You're over the limit by $36.72. General use? General purpose? You're over the limit. What purpose is general?
Groceries and bills.
DoorDash and PetSense.
We got pets. Got a lot of them.
It's not groceries and bills.
It's a responsibility.
Sure, ain't groceries and bills. DoorDash. Those were the 2 purchases on there. There were not any utility payments. There were not any groceries. What the f*** are you talking about? General purpose is door dashing? You and your wife are not going to make it. I don't even know if you're going to be able to make it home. Like, I'm surprised you guys made it up the stairs into the studio. Like, what the f*** is happening, man? This is crazy. This, like, none of this makes sense. Nothing you're saying is making sense. $2,036.72. The minimum monthly payment, you purchased $212, fuck off. $69 minimum monthly payment. 13 years to pay this off. So at a 28.99% interest rate. So I assume you opened this after the service or in the service. How long has this been open?
Only like a year.
And it's over maxed out. You do not make insignificant money. Why are you spending so much?
Yes.
Yes? The f*** are you talking about? Okay. I think he's shutting down, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I don't know what to do. What have you been spending money on in the last year? Let's try that one.
Stuff for the house,
Which is DoorDash?
which is like furniture and utensils and stuff for the dogs, if you want to classify it that way.
Which is why I saw DoorDash, McDonald's, and bullshit purchases. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you here? Guy, you're f***ing... Maybe you guys are perfect for each other. I ain't a joke, man. Bullshit food is $1,089. That's furniture? Going out to eat is furniture? Take two. Going out to eat is furniture?
I mean,
Right. Okay. Don't even try. I don't want to work you too hard. $781 in miscellaneous bullshit. Forgot he's on a podcast.
yeah, it's stuff for the house, miscellaneous bullshit.
Oh, I am so close to giving up. If we weren't this far in, I would honestly be walking away right now and not wasting my time with this bull. But we're almost done. So you told me your dad's a fan of the show,
Yeah.
and you're. This is how you're going to be seen. I hope you enjoy it, and hopefully congratulations. What is this personal loan for, dude?
For the wedding.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What did you guys do?
I mean, we had a small wedding.
How much?
I mean, I put in like 4 or 5, so it came close to 12. And that includes like the travel
You
there
don't have that. You know, the travel there? The travel where?
to Florida
Why?
because it's a special spot to her.
It's Florida. What's special other than her?
Where her friend's buried.
Oh, her friend's buried in Florida? Did she tell me that earlier? I know she went to Florida and then the school thing happened. Honestly, I had a hard time listening to her. Okay. So let's get married where a friend is buried?
She has some ashes scattered in that spot.
Spoiler alert, they're not there anymore. Okay. I can say that because she's not sitting in front of me. Okay, sure, that's fine. Then you just have to go cheaper and smaller. It didn't take $18,000 to get to Florida. Did you pay for other people to get to Florida?
No.
Where in Florida is this?
It was over by Melbourne Beach.
Metro area?
No. It's
It
over
was
by-
in a metro area. What?
in like over by FIT.
Where? What city is that in?
That's Melbourne.
Okay. Okay. Why did it cost 17? Because you guys are you just needed to get married to close the deal so she can stay here legally and start her green card process. Not that she's here to get a green card. Oh, don't kill me, lady. But, we obviously wanted to speed the process along so that she can get a work permit and all that good stuff. Okay, right?
It was closer to like 12, 15 because of the catering and getting all of the.
So why did we need to do all that? We did not need to do this. If you need to have a destination wedding and we're doing this to move this quicker, along quicker, then you need to do this on the cheap. You didn't have $12,000. You were maxed out beyond maxed out. When was the marriage?
Well,
When was the marriage?
We got married in February, but we had a ceremony in May.
If you already got married, you didn't need to do this. Have the ceremony when you have fucking money.
Ask her.
Well, I would, but she's a pussy. Okay, so we took out a personal loan at what percent interest?
It was like 7 or 6 because my mom works at that bank.
Can't do anything without grandma or mama, huh? Great. What's your minimum monthly payment on this? Looks like $230.51, yeah?
Yeah, I pay $275.
Why? What's your strategy there? It doesn't make any sense. That's not Avalanche. That's not Snowball.
I put money onto the checking account every paycheck, and $275 goes to that loan. $275 goes to my mom.
Okay. Okay, whatever. Tower loan, what is this for?
This is for the bed frame.
Oh my fuck, you guys, you animals. You do not make insignificant money, you absolute tit. You did not make insignificant money. You don't need to finance a bed frame.
We needed it right then and there because our previous one broke.
Then get a used one. Get a used bed on Facebook Marketplace.
It was for my back, for my sleep apnea.
You got the app?
Yeah.
Buddy, you still make a significant amount of money. If you weren't blowing all your money on all this bullshit, you could have just bought this. I encourage buying this if it's for your health. And, you know, who even knows? You could have found something else probably. But either way, let's just say this was the only thing you could have ever possibly gotten. You could have afforded it on your income.
Instead
you decided to get a house without a fully funded emergency fund, and you decided to spend all the money on bullshit.
When we went there, I just was looking, and they gave me this, which was 0% for 2 years.
What, the one place you went? Great. Smart. Hey, guess what? Your miscellaneous bullshit and your fast food spending alone this month basically pays for this. In 1 month. So off. Off. This is risk. This is risk over your head. This is a minimum monthly payment. And you are struggling to make your minimums paid. You have said so yourself.
All my loan stuff is all above minimum payments.
But then you max out your... and then your fucking credit card balances are above balance limits. So what are you talking about, buddy? What are you fucking talking about? I don't know what you're saying about anything. You don't know what you're saying about anything. Fuck's sake, man. $1,993.53.
The term for it's like 3 years, but if you pay it off in 2, it's 0% interest.
Oh my fuck. What do you have to pay it off in 2?
Like $80, so I make $100 payments.
That doesn't make any sense. It's 0%. Why would you pay $100 if it's $80 to pay it off interest free? What is your debt payoff strategy? This is not Avalanche. This is not Snowball. This makes no sense.
Little by little.
That's your debt strategy? It's the fucking, what are you, Colt little by little strategy? Here, guys, we've invented a third debt payoff strategy, the Colt little by little, also known as keeping our credit cards above their max. It's the anti-Snowball Avalanche strategy. If you want to do that one, you too can fuck your life. Go to fucking ColtAdvancedStrategies.com. ColtAdvancedStrategies.com.
All the bills get paid on time. That's all that matters.
And all the hairs recede.
I got piss.
Okay, bye, I guess. Okay, see ya. It was nice filming with you. Well, that thing's hanging deep, huh? Okay. I'll see you in the next financial audit. All right, did you have a good pee-pee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of brown, but it's good.
What the Oh, you absolute freak. You have a $300 debt for an Xbox to your dad? You laugh about that?
It's a travel Xbox. For work.
What does that mean, Colt?
You know, when you're gone for a while and there's nothing to do, you know.
You're at work at home.
I travel for work sometimes.
How often? How long at a time?
I mean, like, I just got back from one where I was gone for like 3 weeks.
Okay, a travel Xbox, but you have debt to your daddy for it. So grandma, mom, daddy.
Yep.
You are not an adult. Yeah, drink it up so you have to piss again. I don't know. You're a literal child. And you want her to be a stay-at-home wife? You have no adult existence. Why do you have debt to your dad for an Xbox? I don't give a f*** that it's a travel Xbox. That doesn't mean debt to dad.
It's for work.
That doesn't mean you go in debt for your dad. So tell me why you're in debt to your dad.
Because we bought an Xbox for work.
No, I know, but why did you have to borrow it from your dad, Colt?
Because we needed something to do at the time.
Colt. Oh, I'm gonna literally I'm shitting and coming. This is...
I'm gonna run you dry on water bottles.
Buddy, I'm asking, can you please ask this? Why'd you not have enough money and why'd you have to ask Dad for the money?
Because I was going to get paid later that week and we were sitting around for a few days waiting.
Why haven't you paid it off then?
I'm in progress of that.
What's your progress? I see 300 owed.
I'm making
and Xbox
100.
is what, 350?
I'm sending 300 or 100 every month.
You have to make a $100 payment for a fucking Xbox to your dad when you make $7,000 a month. Okay, why do I see debt to mom? $5,250.
That was for the immigration stuff.
You had to use your mom had to pay for her fucking immigration?
Well, the damn USCIS takes only money orders. They don't take payments. So you have to have it all up front.
It's a payment. You mean payment plans? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to. You make money. And now your mom had to pay that? What a joke. They don't respect you, do they?
I hope so.
Why? Well, how would they respect you? I'm sorry. This is mean, but how would they?
Unpaid labor.
What the f*** are you talking? I swear, brain cells are decreasing by the time we get to the end of this. How much do you owe her a month?
The $275.
The $275? What $275? Did we talk about $275?
Yeah. The $275 that goes to my mom, the $275 that goes to the personal loan.
So it covers the same?
Yes.
So it gets split between the personal loan and this?
$275 to one of the loans and then $275 to her.
Well,
So every paycheck, there's $275 that goes to that account, and then she takes $275 at the later end of the month.
Hold on. No, I'm confused. Where's the other one going? I want to make sure I have it. Because I have a personal loan that was $230.51 a month.
I take out of my paycheck $275. That goes to that Alta One.
What, to what?
So the Alta One account.
Alta
One.
What account? The personal loan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have a debit card on there that doesn't exist anymore. So I put that. $275
because she took out the personal loan for the wedding. Yes. Okay.
So $275 goes to her. $275 goes to the loan.
Wait, did she take out the personal loan for the wedding?
She co-signed it. That's why it's so low of an interest rate.
So $275 goes to that, and then $275 goes to this.
Yes.
Okay, so $500 total.
Yes.
Okay, why'd you say it like the $275? Okay, whatever. Grandma, I see an additional $1,000. What's that for? What a joke. You guys, you just use your family, man.
Some repairs.
Great. What's your minimum monthly?
I'm working on paying off the credit card, and then I'll start paying her or pay off someone else.
Oh, you disgust me as a man, as a human, as a grandson, as a son. Ew. I hope they cut you off, man. I hope they cut you. They're telling me that there's fucking times where you need to borrow money to pay your mortgage and you go to grandma. I'm disgusted. I am vehemently disgusted. And actually kind of raging right now because that's nasty. What the f? You get $4,000 a month inflation adjusted for the rest of your life. And yet you got a mortgage without an emergency fund. F your life, f your family. Now you borrow for them just to even pay the mortgage. What a fucking joke.
Okay, what is this? I see a Navy Federal personal loan for $16,468.29. This is a car. What's the car?
Ford Edge 2017.
What do you think it's worth? You owe $16,468.29.
It's over 100,000, so I'm just
miles. He's saying.
Yeah,
because he only speaks in half sentences.
I'm just gonna drive it to the ground. There's
cool.
No way.
What's it worth?
Probably like 4.
No, we're seeing about 8,000 probably.
Oh.
But even still, you're dramatically underwater by half. Minimum monthly payment, $408.51. What's the interest? It's at a 10.09% interest rate. For a car? Man, I just don't know. You yourself so much. You don't even drive. You don't even commute to work.
This was when I got home from Korea. I had to buy a car. I originally had Santander because I was a dumb kid who didn't know how to...
You had what?
Santander.
Is that a car?
It's a loan. And it's just
okay.
It's like 25%.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So I refinanced it to that because I didn't know how to...
Great. So you were a double moron when you first started. Okay. Navy Federal really taking care of vets, giving a 10% loan out. Okay. So I'm confused on why you needed an expensive car just because you got home from the military, though.
It wasn't an expensive car. It was...
Yes, it was. You still owe $16,000 on it. What the fuck are you talking about?
I had to drive it from Texas to Georgia.
How many times?
Multiple times.
How many times?
Like 4.
Okay. I'm sure you could have got a $10,000 car that was approved by... A $10,000 car that was approved by a couple mechanics. Okay? And you could have been fine. I don't know, man. This is just so beyond stupid. Navy Federal Credit Union. Here's your mortgage. You owe $302,000, $572.09 at a 6.375% interest rate. Not horrible. And our minimum monthly payment is $2,195.71. And you can't pay it all the time. How often do you have to borrow for it? Be real. Be honest.
It's like...
Don't try to hide this.
Once or twice in the past year.
So 25% of the time.
It's the months that it's over a weekend, so it takes longer for it to happen.
Huh?
The ACH transaction takes longer. So other things come in first. On? Yeah.
So it's fine. I'm confused. What's your issue?
Other bills shoot in before.
Why aren't you budget? If you literally just budget, you're fine. Why do you not have enough money in your checking account?
Bills.
That's so stupid, buddy. Come on. We saw $2,000 of bullshit this month. I mean, oh no. Checking account ending balance $26. This is Apple Bill, Microsoft, Apple Bill, Cloaked, Netflix, Hulu, Apple Bill. What a joke. Microsoft, Apple Bill, PlayStation, Apple Bill. Pull out your f***ing phone.
It's mostly just subscriptions.
Yeah, no shit. And that's what I'm looking at.
Just
give me your fucking phone. Great. Brand new phone. That's what he needs. Wow, that's an old picture. Oh my gosh. Apple Care Plus, 3 Apple Care Pluses, Element Weather Radar, Ground News, Malware Bytes Mobile, Paramount Plus, Quick and Simplified Budgeting app, which you said sucks, so I would just do dollar-wise. We switched our payment structure so that if an account doesn't connect, it falls back and there's multiple ways to make an account connect. Other budgeting apps do not have this. We do. We invested the money for it. Dollarwise.com. Resimi recipes? Is that you're paying fucking subscription for recipes? Paramount Plus, out of all subscription services, is the worst. It's just so moronic. This is such a dumb use of money, man. $11 in this account. Tractor Supply, Taco Bell. Bullshit. Oh, good. 2 overdrafts this year so far on the previous checking account. Who would have thought? Guess I shouldn't do that to a veteran. I'm sorry. $1,208. Ending balance in this, at least. Thank goodness. Oh, but we're door dashing. Microsoft Store, DoorDash. He buys video games every second of his fucking life. Amazon, SiriusXM. Who the fuck has that? McDonald's.
I keep trying
Amazon
to cancel
Digital.
Sirius.
What do you mean you keep trying? Call. Fox and Hair or email or bullshit. This is stupid. Can you tell I've given up $56 in this one? Oh, good. ATM withdrawal, $43. Who knows where the f*** that went? Liquor to drink through the conversations with her, I bet. Apple Bill, Oculus. Oh my gosh, so much gaming. Kim, Sonic Drive-In, Oculus, Canva, Apple, Amazon Prime, Kim's, Raising Cane's, Kim's, Chili's, DoorDashing. Apple Bill, Chick-fil-A, Microsoft Ultimate again. Oh, DoorDash and Wings, Microsoft again. Microsoft, you buy video games every 5 seconds. PlayStation Network on both systems apparently. Kim's, Denny's, Tractor Supply, Amazon, McDonald's, Ubering, DoorDashing, Uptown Restaurant, DoorDashing, Hawaiian Bros, Russia Stover, Amazon, going in getting some bull. DoorDash and Panda Express, Sonic Drive-In, Apple Bill, Steam Games, Apple Bill, DoorDash, Hulu, Taco Bell, El Toro, Tractor Supply, Cloaked, Netflix, Apple Bill, Amazon, Apple Bill, Chick-fil-A, Apple Bill, Kim's. You have no sympathy for me. Your spending is fucking bullshit. The fact that you have to borrow from your grandma, you have to borrow from your mom, you have to borrow from dad just for an Xbox. The fact that you have to borrow from them to get fucking quarter of your mortgage payments. No, you fucked up. This is dumb. This is stupid. This is moronic. I fucking hate this. I don't like your existence. I don't like her existence. Fucking, this is so stupid. Listen, I'm so sick of this that it just makes me beyond. I can make a budget. I'm not going to. You just annoy me. What I'm going to do instead, because I feel bad about not making a budget, I'm just going to pay for you to sit down with an expert, because maybe they can communicate in a way that doesn't just fucking piss them off. Because I'm done with you guys. I am done with this conversation. I'm sorry. I just can't. I don't want to communicate with you anymore. Now, we're going to try to bring her in and have another 20 minutes in the post show, but I do not want to talk about these finances. I do not want to build a budget. I don't want to do any of this bullshit anymore. This is so stupid. So join us for the post show, guys. Hammer Financial Score, spending your budget, you overspend 0 to 10. Debt, you. I don't know, I'm just pissed. Hammer Financial Score, you.
Colt is planning on opening a business.
You didn't tell me this.
I thought I did.
No.
He'll have to take out a $50,000 loan.
Why didn't you tell me?
I told you.